Hey, welcome, buddy. It is late. It is about 10 o'clock my time. I do have the wonderful and the fugly Reds Rhetoric with me tonight. Hi, Reds.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to do something that is astronomically, incredibly goddamn stupid to the point of absurdity. Something that I pretty much swore I would never, ever do just because reasons.
Are you finally deciding to order that bad dragon dildo?
That one I actually have two of. They come in different colors, by the way. Did not know that.
Oh.
Yes, rainbow and a Teletubby color.
And you weren't going to share?
Well, I have one shipped to you.
Oh. Then we're okay then.
All right. So you know what? I also have the wonderful Cheshire in here. Yay! So yes, let me tell you all what I'm going to do. Actually, what I've already done. It's already been done, so there's no takebacks.
No backsies.
Man, I don't think anybody could really guess at this. It's so outlandish, so incredibly insane. I mean, am I on drugs? Am I drunk? No, neither. What is it? It is me doing something that I want people to see firsthand. So, should I just show them? Should I just show them what I've done? Just let it all
sure.
hang out?
Go.
You guys just
fucking go for
all
it.
Right, I'm gonna ask live chat
if we're going to rock out, let's just have our cocks out.
All right. Well, hey, live chat. Do you guys just want to see it? Do you guys just want to like whip it out right there and go for broke?
We're gonna rock out with our cocks out.
I'll do it Manya wants. Whatever Manya wants, because I do whatever she wants anyways. Hey, Jay. Jay's in the live chat. What's up, buddy? It's not even news. No, this isn't news. This isn't news. This is just me doing something incredibly stupid, and kind of have a reasons for it. But all right, so let's see what they say. All right, so look what I have done. Let me go to my channel first. Can you guys see that my hidden users right now?
I can't see anything that you're screen sharing right now.
Well, the outside chat can.
Oh, the outside chat. Okay.
You can see my those are the people on top are my mods. But right now I have absolutely no hidden users. There's a couple of reasons why. One, if you want the real main reason is I had too many people saying that I somehow like had them blocked when I didn't. Like, no offense, but Steve Bots and a few other people it didn't work, and I don't know why. But I also figured I want to see how fast we build up our block list as people start coming by to troll. Now that they know that I've been right on everything. All right. And no, I don't want a bunch of people in here. Just two people. I didn't want them in here. No offense. They kind of bullied their way in. I did not ask them, by the way. But you know, try to say no to Reds. Good luck with that. But and there's more. Wait, there's more. Let me go to my Twitter page. Yes, you ain't gonna believe this. You are not gonna believe this. You have to see it to believe it with your own eyes. I removed all of my block list, every single person. And I will beginning from now start blocking people as they come around to see how fast they show up. And one of the reasons I'm doing this is I want everybody on the planet, everybody that has an internet connection to see Unirock lie, to see what I have posted, to see what Ruhiv has posted, to see what Red's Rhetoric has posted, to see what AT2 has posted, and Sean and Cheshire and Manya and everybody else has posted on my Twitter for the last, I don't know, year. And that Unirock has continually lied, and he's continuing to lie right now to his audience as we speak, creating new narrative.
Absolutely, he's continuing to lie. But I'm actually going to one-up you, Steve. I'm going to drop an even bigger bombshell.
Get out. And by the way, let me show mutes too. I have nobody muted either. Just go ahead.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to drop an even bigger bombshell, and I expect Unirock's chat to absolutely flare up with "Watch the fuck out." So Unirock, in about 2 minutes, I'm actually going to be calling you on Skype because I still have your Skype details, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a ring while you're live.
Oh, that'd be fascinating.
You got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes, Unirock, to go ahead and flip on your Skype and accept my phone call because I'm about to call your ass, and I really hope you have receipts for me because I'm going to make a guess here. You fucking don't have receipts, and you've just been making up shit. Yeah, you've just been making up shit this entire time.
So let me get this straight. And by the way, hi Jim Majors, how you been, man? Mr. Mustache. Thank you, by the way.
Jim.
I appreciate your congratulations, and I will take it. And you know what?
Holy crap, Jim is here?
Yes, Jim and I need to go have some drinks. It's been a while.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I know, he doesn't get out much.
Oh my god.
They don't let him out
Jim
much.
Fucking Majors.
I know. Oh my god, Chesh. Put it back in your pants, okay? Jesus Christ. Stop sexually harassing the man. All right, so.
Oh, sorry.
She had a moment. Did you see that? It's just like a moment. Of course, we all kind of do when Jim comes around, or we all kind of do when just Jim comes. But okay, done it, done. So from what I understand, and try to wrap your head around this, Unirock is running a new narrative to his wonderful audience of dipshits that we pay
they're called lies, Steve.
They're called lies. Yes, that is the technical word, is lies.
Yeah, I prefer the term fucking lies, but yeah.
So accordingly, I guess we paid Benoff. Why? Because things are sealed. Oh, that's good evidence. Oh, because things are sealed. You mean like personal messages, including some things that probably Ben doesn't want out, like threats from Kyle. That actually, some of them actually were in his deposition. But yeah, where is this evidence that we paid Ben off? Because I didn't give any money to Ben. I didn't offer any money except for a reimbursement if he had to get something notarized. Roof didn't offer him any money. Oh, is Unirock making shit up to his audience? Oh, absolutely. Go figure. Watch the dancing monkey dance.
Well, speaking of watching the dancing monkey dance, so Unirock has two accounts that I have access to on Skype. So I can call these two accounts and basically go from there. Now, I'm not going to do it on my computer because then you guys won't be able to hear what's being said, and I will let him know that he is live, so that he can't really object to being recorded on this shit. But we'll go ahead and figure out if he actually does answer. He's been talking a lot of shit. Let's actually see if he's man enough to answer my fucking phone call.
Even like you doxing, me doxing, you harassing, me harassing, me
absolutely.
paying off Ben. I mean, just a load of BS.
I snapped my fingers, apparently. I'm so spooky.
I heard that. Yeah.
I wasn't watching, but I've been informed.
Yeah, and I guess we were hiding things from the community in order to make Unirock and Nate look stupid. Wow. Hey, you know what? If that's true, I'll take it. That's actually good. I actually like that one.
That is pretty funny, but let's be real, they do not need our help.
Not at all.
You have never needed anybody's help to look like a fucking moron.
Now, like I said, I will be blocking people as they come up, so this is temporary. But I wanted to do it all at once so I could just show everybody, look, they're all unblocked. And so everybody can see, for the last year, we've been telling the truth. We have not lied once. We have not done anything unethical from day one. And Unirock has. It's as simple as that. I don't know what else to say. There's just no other way to put it.
My channel actually, periodically, the majority of them are actually unblocked on my channel on their main accounts, but I leave the stock ones banned, so they can come and talk on as who they are, but stock accounts get knocked out pretty quick.
They get knocked out pretty quick. Can you give her a link? I'll let Monty in, of course. Can you let Monty in? Can you give her a link? Somebody? Would you do that for me, please? Pretty please. So, would you give Monty a link?
No.
Oh my God, you're so mean. Yep. You're like the meanest goblin on the planet.
I'm grumpy.
What is she? Is she eating? Right. She always eats on stream. I swear to God, she eats more on stream than anybody.
Are we ready for this shit?
Are you really going to call him?
Oh, fuck yeah!
Okay, and what is this in regards to? Just being, because he's not going to answer because he's a coward, but I'll be entertained.
Well, I want to see if he has these so-called fucking receipts. I want to see these fucking receipts that I'm a doxer, that we showed super private secret information that can get us all in trouble with the fucking law.
Reds. It's the cat. It's the cat. I heard you were talking shit.
Jay became a member. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it, man. You're a good man. By the way, I want Jay. Hey, Jay, can you please let people know that I had a very serious bet. $100 up to $1,000, even set up to $10,000, which I could get my hands on if I needed to. Believe me or not, it doesn't matter. My money's just as good as Rufus, isn't it? But I mean, if you want to go for $1,000, that was fine. But did I not, Jay, make very serious? If somebody messaged you, I would bet them $1,000 that Kyle had forced things to the court, and or that service will be proper. Either or, I'll take any of those bets.
Yep.
And Jay was very nice to be a neutral person on that because I trust him.
And I also want to.
He's got nice,
ask,
trusting eyes.
I also want to ask Unirock why he hasn't accepted my debate challenge about, fraudulent GoFundMes. So that would be another thing I would ask him about. We'll see if he actually answers the fucking phone. I highly doubt it because he's a little bitch, but whatever.
Wait, you mean like GoFundMes for a fraudster that stole tens of thousands of dollars, then submitted fraudulent material to the court and forgeries and committed perjury? You mean that kind of fundraiser for that kind of person? Mm-hmm. That kind of shit? Nobody would do that, would they?
Nah,
that doesn't happen.
Not unless they were really, really, really stupid.
Can you guys hear Chesh?
Yes, I can.
Chesh, I can't hear you. Is it my end?
Okay, here we go. Here's the first call. Let's see if this one actually works. Are we ready?
I gotta fix it. Yep.
Are we ready? All right, here we go. Just as connecting. Ah, damn it. Well, that didn't work. All right, so that did not work. Let's try the only other one that I have. And
that sounded like the hang up, the decline sound.
Yep. All right, here we go. Ah, damn it. Well, guys, I tried.
Just like everything else by Unirock, a complete disappointment.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah. What are you going to do, right?
What are you going to do?
But as you guys see, I want to see how fast my block list does. I will be blocking all the trolls. I mean, that's just going to happen. But as of now, anybody that I had blocked that wants to message me and apologize, I'll consider it. But I did listen to some of these idiots over there, and I'm like, oh my God, how dumb are these people? Oh, Steve lacks critical thinking. Steve has fallacy. Steve should have told us more. Oh, okay, let's go with that. Oh,
they are dumb.
Okay, they are straight up dumb. Yes, one of them has a PhD in theoretical physics, in particle physics.
Yeah, doesn't Shrek have a PhD in biology or some shit? I haven't seen one biology bit from her at all.
Well, after thinking about it for a bit, I am now convinced that Unirock will not only be nominated for Dumb Fuck of the Year, but I think he's going to win.
Oh my God! Yeah, you make me so happy. I told you I was going to fight you on that. You never believed me.
Hello, everybody. How's everyone? It's been a long time.
Hi, Manya.
Hi, Manya.
Manya, are you enjoying all this? Are you enjoying the fact that Jason is literally dancing like a monkey on a hot tin roof right now?
He's dancing. He's prancing. Whoa, ho, whoa, me. I didn't get spoon-fed, so I'm innocent.
No, I'm not kidding. They were actually bitching because they thought me and Ruhif didn't put up enough information out there. Let's think about this. Apparently now.
Aren't these the same people who are bitching, saying that you shouldn't be talking about shit?
Yeah, and correct if I'm wrong, but didn't we say we were putting out things when we could put them out in as fast as we could with 100%?
They have a very good spin-off on that too. You were holding that information. You were sitting on that information.
Why?
You didn't want. So that they could look like idiots who
don't
know how to program or code, world-class coder like Jason doesn't know how to code, so even after he was
I like the idea, don't get me wrong. I'm straight up with you. I like that idea. That would have been a very good machination, and I wish kind of you, Riff, and I had thought about this.
Really not necessary.
But here's the way we were doing it. We were doing a slow burn. We were putting out things little by little. That is true, to watch Jason spin. But everything had already been pretty much out. I mean, as soon as we verified
it was
things.
out. It's public record.
Yeah.
And he's saying it again and again. He doesn't have time for it, so he let his team do that work for him in the Discord. What good are you, Jason?
He didn't even read the transcripts. He didn't read the transcripts, and he's trying to go tell his audience about it. This is how ridiculous the people watching him are. It blows my mind. And yet Steve is the bad guy. Steve has a sock account. Steve's a harasser. Steve's a doxer. Steve's like, makes
What's
up
good your
screenshots.
opinion? What's good your opinion? What good are you? What good is your existence on YouTube if you can't do your own research? Like, because he's scared. He knows his English comprehension is shit. He doesn't know shit programming, and he knows he will get caught out as an imposter, and that's what he is. He's a gatekeeper and an imposter, and bad at that too.
Fraud comes to mind.
All right, Osman, what's up, man?
Hey, Steve, how's it going?
It's going. How's Unirock's coding going? Is he
Absolutely shit.
has he learned
And
DOS
also-
211 yet?
No, he hasn't. I don't even think he's learned 1.0. Also, just news, he threw Kyle under the bus.
Oh, he threw
And
Nyla and
apparently
Nate.
he also threw Nate under the bus too, but Nate showed up in his live stream, so now he had to let Nate in. Now Nate
did
is
he?
now
I'm not watching.
going off. Yeah,
Yeah,
now
so he
he's
did
in there
throw-
and he's like, oh, me, woe, me, this and that. He's trying to take all the credit for all the work that Ruhif has
Yeah,
done.
yeah. Let me make that clear real quick. Let me make this very clear. Nate had nothing to do with anything coming out. The reason why Ruhif started to take a deeper dive into this stuff was because Ben had come out on September 6th, and he said, wait a minute here, that signature is forged, which made Ruhif look a little bit deeper in some of the other evidence that was posited. That's it. It had nothing to do with Nate. Now, did Nate tell Ruhif that he knew that Kyle never lived with him? I think so. Yeah, I think that's completely possible. We already knew that, though. We've known that for ages. But unlike, unlike Unirock,
Oh yeah, Ruhif goes around and he speaks with everyone.
Yeah, but unlike
on this
Unirock,
side too.
But unlike Unirock, we actually wait until we can actually have what's called that E-word evidence.
Don't jump to conclusions,
Right.
eh? Yeah, and it's funny that now all of a sudden, like, it's all about Potts. Nothing about Kyle, because obviously Kyle has slipped out of their hands, the slippery Kyle he is. So it's all about you, Ruhif, and Potts. And apparently it looks like again they're putting out this narrative that Potts is a scorned lover for some reason.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. If they had read the transcripts, they would realize that that narrative was completely debunked.
I would like to point something out, because apparently Unirock is completely fucking wrong on this. I know, shocker, guys. I know, fucking shocker.
What? No, stop.
But get this. Benjamin Potts had motivation for coming out with the truth, and his motivation was not money or anything like that. Steve McRae didn't pay Potts a fucking penny for his testimony.
Wait.
So what was the motivation for Benjamin
I thought that
Potts
was a
coming
$2 million deal or something like
Yeah,
that.
you would think with this bullshit that Unirock is pushing out there, you would think there would be some evidence for this transaction, but no transaction happened. So let me make it very clear for the fucking unitards out there. Benjamin Potts did not get paid for his testimony. There was hang on.
Hang on. Let me finish.
Okay, sorry. My bad.
I know you're excited.
There was motivation. There was motivation for Benjamin Potts to come forward, but it was not monetary. That motivation was this. Oh, you're telling me that this motherfucker forged my signature?
Oh, you mean integrity?
Wait.
That's what the
Reg.
word is?
Well, hang on,
guys.
Reg, you actually read the transcripts? Oh my God! Stop that crazy talk.
Yeah,
I think so
sealed. Reds, how could you read it if it was all sealed?
Stop it,
I'm
man.
telling
That's
you,
crazy talk.
I don't care who the fuck you are. If you forge my signature, I'm gonna come forward. Fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
that's what it was. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yes, Osman. Go ahead.
According to TP Seeker in the chat, apparently Uni just said there was 2 Kyles.
What? Wait,
the
what?
fuck?
Wait. Wrap my head around that again for me, please.
TP Seeker in chat just said OMFG. Uni just said there was 2 Kyles.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Maybe he has a split personality or something.
Justin has pointed out correctly. Uni's running with every sarcastic statement Ben has said. Then you do exactly what flat earthers do. They will find any little thing that they think is disconfirmational and run with it. Because Ben said something along the lines he wished he was making some money off this. Yeah, it was some kind of throwaway comment, right?
Yeah, well, sarcasm. It's so obvious.
Because of the
It's
shit that he's
like-
going through. But how much money did he get out of it? Zero. How much was he offered? Zero. How much evidence to the contrary? Zero. Unirock, you're a liar. You're a straight
I
up
think that
liar.
We know that, Steve. He's a liar. Just
term-
sit back, relax, and have a laugh out of
okay.
it.
So you
The
just want to
term
who
you're
did I
looking-
dox?
Wanker.
I'm sorry.
Oh, for fuck's
how can you dox
sakes.
Kyle? When he puts,
Hey!
how could you dox Kyle when Kyle's puts out his own
The
information? Does
We
he not know
know
what this
that,
word dox
Steve.
means?
the term.
And everyone, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
The
Josh, go ahead.
the term you're looking for is confirmation bias, and who knows? Maybe if it's a $2 million deal, you'll maybe that Peter Riley Forbes guy will care enough because it'll be enough money to get the story straight.
I told him.
Yeah.
I said it. I told him. I said you're gonna start getting.
Hey, David. Crickets.
I like
And-
it. I like the sound actually. It's kind of relaxing.
If you expect me to keep switching back and forth on mobile just to mute so you don't hear crickets, you're out your goddamn mind.
Here we
That's
go.
God right there for you.
That is God right there. Don't talk back to God. God talk back to you.
That's cool.
Uh,
Yeah.
But
I
yes,
just had a
dude,
long day. This
so-
is such good news. I'm unwinding. I'm
It
just
is.
unwinding myself from all this. It's so awesome.
and so I want to make this clear because apparently Unirock didn't fucking hear me, so I'll repeat myself because I have a feeling we're gonna have to do that a lot. Unirock, Benjamin Potts had motivation for coming forward, but that motivation was not monetary. It was because that motherfucker forged his signature. Dumbass.
By the way, I am going to make a couple.
You know when?
Hang on.
Yeah.
I want to make.
Sorry. Yeah. Go on.
Thank you. I want to make a couple people mods here and there, only because I have now deleted my entire list. People might start showing up. Here's the thing. Feel free. If they're a troll and they're somebody who we've already blocked, like the TST crowd, block them on site. Block them on site. Don't even need my permission. They're gone because they're not allowed. That's not why I unblocked them. Okay. I just want to show that.
I enjoy that there seems to be a situation that has just sprung off of like years and like how long has this gone on for?
Oh God.
And
Probably
Unirock
about
thinks
6
he's
years.
gonna. And Unirock thinks he's gonna be like hot shit coming in here as like the new kid.
Yeah, it's so funny. 'cause he
hot shit coming out of his ass, apparently.
keeps talking about the community. He's not our community. Unirock will never be part of our community. His community
can
are
try.
just a bunch of
Behavior.
dipshits who want to be entertained by being lied to. That's it. They don't care about the truth. But you know what? Here's the thing. If there are any people that care about the truth, now they can come over to my Twitter and they have no excuse. They can read all the things that we had put out from day one, how correct we've been, hashtag Steve was right, because everything we've said from the beginning was correct. We've never doxed anybody. We've never harassed anybody. We've never done anything that they've said. We never hacked anybody, but they keep lying to people about that. And they continue to do so. Well, come look at our Twitter and see how many people have realized that Unirock is a complete con artist, just like Kyle. They both lie to people. Well, Kyle does it for attention. Unirock does it for donations.
We have a super chat.
We do?
Yes. So I would like to read the super chat if I can.
Wait, when do we get a super chat?
I didn't see the super chat.
You didn't?
No.
Okay. Then can I read it?
Sure.
Okay, so Chuck Jeff for £5. Uni, I worked very hard for my money and donated to Kyle's GoFundMe on your recommendation. Your DMs with Kyle need to be subpoenaed in the criminal trial. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't a super chat in your live stream. That was a super chat in their live stream, which they promptly deleted.
Oh, it's so funny, man. Yeah, there was something going on in my mind, and I suddenly had a brain fart. So sorry about that, guys. Yeah, lots of brain farts coming from that side.
It happens, but at least unlike on their side, you're honest about it. On their side, it's fucking farts all the time.
It's smelly, man. It's so smelly.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, now I remembered it. It's like now he's asking like other people are bringing it up, like this the super chat brought it to the front that well, you promoted that stupid frauds, not stupid frauds, but frauds, GoFundMe. So what about that, And they're like people now, ranking up behind Jason and saying, "Oh, we wanted Kyle to have appropriate representation in court," and I'm like, "There you go."
Yeah, well,
there you go.
That's just insanity.
Well, it does
Money
no
well
good for him. It does no good for him to have representation in court if he doesn't listen to his lawyer.
Right? I mean, they spent $5,000 for Kyle to get a lawyer to have him lie to her. And by the way, thank you, because it really helped us.
And
I want to do another GoFundMe here.
Not just to lie to her, to lie to the court.
Right?
Yeah,
court.
thanks. Yeah. I want to do another GoFundMe for, I don't know, a modest amount. $60 would probably be maybe too much. I don't know. But how much would flowers for Scotty Forbes Lee cost? Because she deserves condolences.
$20.
She wouldn't have any idea what it's for.
Yeah.
But the thought's nice. The thought's
Oh, you know how they're going to spin this one? Like, they're going to spin it out. Oh, now they're planning to harass Scotty.
Well, yeah, because Kyle spent...
by sending her flowers.
Well, here's the thing. Fun fact. Kyle was harassing Ben by sending him flowers, emails, and he had the audacity to go on Uniroc's channel and says, well, yeah, I sent him flowers. I'm such a bad guy. Hey, as a woman, if it's some guy stalking you that you told them directly that was harassing you to back off and continue to send you flowers, is that cool? Because I was told that it's not.
Oh, hell no.
That's some like top tier nice guy incel bullshit.
But I was just being, you ungrateful bitch. I was just being nice to you. Why did you put ouch? I gave you roses, damn it. They were white too. What? Oh my God.
Here's my honest opinion about the whole thing. So honestly, at this point, everyone needs to just leave Scotty alone. Yes, okay, she's been through fucking hell. She was given a ball of fuck and told to unfuck it, and she did her best. But at this point, I imagine she is burnt the fuck out. She is done with Kyle's bullshit. So you know what? Enough's enough. Scotty, I wish you nothing but the best in the future. I'm sorry you had to go through this shit.
Oh, I'm sure that Kyle must have put up so much resistance. Oh, sorry.
We actually do have a super chat.
Yeah, okay.
Uni, I worked very hard for my money and donated to Kyle's GoFundMe on your recommendation. Your DMs with Kyle need to be subpoenaed in the criminal trial. And no,
please.
And I'm not deleting that. Thank you, Josh.
Okay, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who you are because you're using different accounts. Please come on your regular, account and let us know who you are, because that's brilliant.
No, that's his regular account.
That is is it?
Yes,
okay.
That's Josh, my mathematician friend.
Oh my God! Oh, that's brilliant.
That's his real account.
10 out of 10.
He's awesome. He's the one that helps me actually meet Sweet in real life, so I could never forget him. Yes.
I'm just imagining like how much like Red said, burnt out or worn down Scotty would be because of Kyle, because every time she would have suggested something, this guy would have gone off on his own rant in his own world, thinking he knows everything, and she would just have been like sitting in front of him with that blank expression on her face, like, what the fuck, take your $5,000 back, I don't want this.
It's like that doctor with the Trump just looking at him like, what the fuck did I just
Well, she got out from under it, and props to her, but I mean, everybody who donated to that, I got to tell you, I just sit there and laugh at them.
I feel bad.
Because we had put out this information for so long, and yet, according to Unirock, well, you guys didn't put it out correctly, or we would have believed you. No, the idiocy is on your end, people, not ours. We could have been
sounds like victim blaming.
Yeah, hey, I want to read something. I want to read something from Uni's chat. It says,
Can I just jump in real quick? Because Joey in chat is mentioning, just to be a little bit more specific about Jason saying that Uni saying that Nate helped Ruhif discovers Kyle fraud, but that apparently that happened in June.
That's crap.
Reds, I'd just like to jump in as well, but I'll let Reds go first.
Okay. Motherfucking crack in Uni's chat says, Kyle fucked us all in the ass with a spiked medieval battle club, we have the right to feel violated.
You know, here's the thing. No.
No.
Here's the thing, though.
No.
Then I'll give it to Osmond.
No, they don't.
Hang on, here's the thing. No, it wasn't just Kyle. Unirock screwed everybody over. People seem to misunderstand this. It wasn't just Kyle. Unirock had for a year with just fervent militant type of, oh, I believe him 100%. He didn't forge anything. Steve was the bad guy. Steve did this. Riv did this. They're doing this. They all do all this shady shit, none of which they've ever proven or even demonstrated to the remotely have they ever shown any evidence for, because there is none to be had. And yet there are still people who go, oh, poor Unirock. He was so taken advantage by Kyle. Are you people out of your minds?
Oh, shit.
Nothing.
Diggy hole. Diggy
and
hole.
look, the troll crowd is already starting to come by. One down. Already won.
Already won.
Oh.
Yeah, my first block.
Let's play Whack-A-Troll,
Steve.
everybody.
My first block after, unblocking everybody.
Steve, you gotta give your mods the chance,
Yeah, man.
Let them have the fun.
How are they
You
gonna
unblocked
know?
everybody. Let them
Let
do
the
it.
games begin. Let us have some fun, Steve.
Yeah, come on, man.
All right, I'll tell you what. I will. When I see a troll pop up, they have 30 seconds, and then I take action until we'll see.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
30
come on.
seconds.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay
we'll
with
give them
that.
30 seconds. We'll see if they recognize them.
But I'm just saying, a spiked medieval bat, and they have the right to feel violated. Lol.
Lol.
My God, I gave Nicole a wrench. What am I thinking?
Fucking
I'm
Lamau.
sorry.
What
I'm
did I
going to
just
take
what-
over here for a little bit.
Laughing my fat ass off,
Cheshire,
everybody.
what did I just do? I just
Okay.
gave Nikki a wrench. What?
Oh,
What?
shit.
Did the space-time continuum? Are we okay?
Steve.
I've received no negative side effects.
No. They don't get no timeout. The troll. No. There's a certain amount of people. They don't get timeout. They're gone. They're never allowed.
Okay.
They're never allowed around this channel.
Let Wield speak for a second, because he's been trying to get something out for a couple minutes.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm
It's
drunk.
all good. It's all good. I'm used to it. I'm a quiet guy.
Go ahead.
Only Steve and Cheshire knows about this because I've kept it under the wraps for quite a very long while. However, I've had, unfortunately, by the way, before I start this, I should say immediately, fuck you, Jason. I've had to, for a very, very long while, block Steve and Cheshire at the same time, multiple times, ever since the beginning of the NSS debate issue.
That's true.
Because Unirock has sent his fucks after me.
That's true.
From not only from the middle, but from his side as well. They've stormed my DMs, they've stormed my personal Discord, everything, and they almost made me mentally break down. So my clear message to Unirock and Jason and all of his lying fucks is, fuck you. I hope that barbed wire baseball bat goes further up your ass into your intestines.
Yeah, that is that is
Yes.
very true. And let me point out, and since you already talked about it, I guess I can kind of talk about it. So many of you guys may know, way back when, this group of people would go around and they would try to go on people's DMs and they would try to, one, either pretend to be me or just say, look, if you have anything to do with Steve, we are going to make your life hell. We are going to blacklist you. We're going to make sure you will never go on any stream. They've done it to Robert Reed. They've done it to Chris Attlee. Now they've done it to Osmond plays games here, to the point where he actually had to come to me and say, Steve, I have nothing against you, but these people have hounded me to death and it's affecting my mental well-being. And my first response to him was, you have to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And he said that. He definitely did say that. And I told Church as well, I said, I've got nothing against you guys, but I'm going to get these people off my back. I'm going to tell them I believe them. Then once they get off my back, block them all, take my time out, then come back.
So this is a very, when I
you.
say these people are really a very real threat, they are. They really are. They will drive people
They
insane.
impersonated me for no reason. They have tried to impersonate Shesh, and they've called us so many derogatory terms just cause, guilt by association, I guess. So yeah, they have no limits, and now they're crying.
Yep.
And
Yeah, we're the bad guys, right? I mean,
Well, apparently we're the bad guys. But
Apparently we're the bad
Yeah,
guys.
what Shesh? What Shesh?
I've lost
well, for me, it's more of like they try to accuse me of a bunch of shit, and that's kind of whatever. But they try to do both. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I'm I'm simultaneously a mastermind and also like completely worthless.
That's what your true genius is. You're okay. I think of what it is of this. Just you're so low in IQ that you just kind of like masterfully do things out of sheer dumbfuckery luck. That's all it is. It's like God favors fools. So
it's bizarre.
Well,
it's like really.
They say I'm like all these machinations that I do, right? That I plan all these things. And yet I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. If I had, that's pretty cool.
We have time for all this shit. Like,
the only thing we planned was a slow burn. That was it. But everything was already out there, and
that's what I told. Didn't I tell you, Steve? Like, just sit back, relax, and watch them dance.
Yeah, but
watch them. Yeah, go on.
The only reason why we did the slow burn was specifically to show how dumb Unirock is, and we succeeded in that. And then he tries to get upset that we did that to him. It wasn't trolling him. All the information was out there. We had already put it all out there. We were just putting out the technical details.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to read.
Correct.
Apparently, that's the reason.
His crack group of coders couldn't figure out, and yet that's our problem.
Yeah. It's and also because original Nilsson is in the live chat. They brought up a very interesting point on Twitter. They said Nate Brody is someone like who's sitting outside the ring while two people fight, and then when one party loses, Nate Brody jumps in and goes for a celebration and says, "I won."
Right.
It's something like that, and he gaslights the people he has demonized and he's lied about. He pretends that he hasn't done that, and that's one of the shittiest thing that one can do. And I get it why he does it, because he's a piece of shit. But yeah, I'm glad it's coming out now. Everything's coming out now about him too.
And we can expose just how fucking gullible they are.
Yeah. And by the way, I
think they pretend to be gullible just so they can,
We expose how gullible they are because they just swallowed Kyle's shit. And here's the thing. The guy who got really, really good at deep throating Kyle's shit was Unirock.
The man gravy.
I'm going to be a little bit selective on the wrenches, but I have no choice to be. But I don't want a whole slew of them. But here's the thing. I want people again to recognize that right now, Unirock is literally lying to his constituents, lying to his subscribers, blatantly lying, and none of them, not one of them, has asked for evidence. Not one said, "Hey,
I'm not surprised."
How do you know that the sealed things that went to the court were communications between Ben and Ruhiv that dealt with any kind of payment that did not exist? How would they know that? Because it doesn't exist.
More to the point, why would that be sealed? That would be evidence of fuckery on the plaintiff's side of the case, which would then come into play, and there would be a deposition of Steve. There's not. So
I think so. They had convinced themselves of the reality of their own making so much that they had started believing it. Actually, that Steve is the one getting deposed. Ruhiv is the one getting, deposed, and like Steve is the one who's going to get investigated, or God knows what.
I'm going to jail. Ruhiv's going to jail. All those narratives turn out to be bogus. Go figure.
Yeah, I should feel sympathy for them, but after what they have made each one of us in this live chat go through, no.
Jim, get your ass in here.
Yeah, my sympathy and empathy are very precious to me, and I have none for that lot. Nothing.
None at all.
Yeah. Those maudlin, dyspeptic, braggadocious set of, nincompoops.
My favorite word, braggadocious.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
Just before, while it's all low and down at the moment, I'm just going to bounce off. Before I do, though, Unirock, let me know if you want that baseball bat a little bit deeper. I've got a lot of leverage.
No lube. No lube.
Thank you, buddy.
Definitely no lube. He gets absolutely no anesthetic.
Oh, and by the way, Osmond, your story was actually confirmed, like I said, not just through Chris and Robert, but if you read Ben's transcript, Kyle's sycophants had gone after Ben. That's what he wanted to stop. He even said he mentioned it in his transcripts. He wanted it to stop. And so, this group of people have harassed people.
You mean they were harassing somebody involved in the case?
What?
Wow. What an awful thing that they said that nobody should ever do, and that
Right.
anybody doing that would be such an awful and horrible person. Wow.
And I'm curious, Cheshire. How many Twitter accounts do I go around talking to people on? Sock accounts?
One.
What's that again? How many is one? Is that greater than 0, less than 2?
Hang on.
Okay.
Before, basically, what I'm seeing here is a vision of Unirock bent over a fucking barrel, and
Oh, yes.
the guy is just ready to shove this bat up his ass so fucking hard. And I'm gonna be like, and I'm just gonna have to intervene and be like, no, stop, and he's gonna be like, why are you stopping me? He deserves it. Let me shove this fucking bat up his ass. I'll be like, no, you don't understand.
So here's what's happening. I think Unirock's going to distance himself. He knows he knows this is not going to go
he's prepping up for that.
He's prepping up for this.
Definitely.
He's already turning against Kyle. He's turning against Nate. He wants us to stop talking about him because he knows he's been busted. So there's advantages and disadvantages. I don't want to be around his channel. I don't care if you guys are, but I just want the people to recognize when they do go around his channel that he's lying to you, and he's lied to you about us for a year now, and we know this. I mean, except while I'm saying this, Chester's literally doxing in the background. Great.
Well, she's very good. She's just using her mouse to do that. Nice.
I think you're saying mouth, and I was like, wow, what is she doing?
That's what Jason does, doesn't he? He goes all the time. Hey, Jason, where did that go?
By the way, Red,
sorry, I'm drunk. I'm sorry. Steve, it's your fault.
It's all good. You deserve to be drunk in this type of day.
No.
By the way, Red, I forgot.
Yeah.
Manya's being an alcoholic.
Oh yeah, I'm a drunk alcoholic, apparently drowning in her own vomit. Yeah.
Blame
Hashtag Steve's fault, Manya. Hashtag Steve's fault.
Blame me.
Yeah. I'm ordering
Obviously.
Uber Eats. I'm ordering McDonald's on Uber Eats. I'm drinking wine. It's all Steve's fault.
I guess
It's Steve's fault that I don't have any wine.
I corrupted you.
And this is a sponsorship from McDonald's.
Can I ask people a favor? Listen, guys, if you are actively commenting in Lialot's fucking live chat, please do me a favor. Can you ask him why he hasn't accepted my debate challenge? Conspiracy Cat sent him a DM. I'm just wondering why he hasn't replied to it. Thanks.
And by the way, I have not been in his chat. I do not have any sock account that I chat in other than the one that says Steve McRae. All my other sock accounts are Flat Earth related. I'll say things like, why are you scared of Steve McRae, Flat Earth this, or I have STT Kane, but people know that one. But I don't go around chatting in other people's, I only chat on this main account, ever. You only get to see that.
Yeah.
So
well,
I don't go over there and I don't use any
Unirock
sock accounts.
Unirock is asking a single question, like when did I ever lie about Steve or Reds or anything like that? Oh, you really want to know the answer to that fucking
Where's my
question?
list? Where the hell is my list? That 16-foot long list on the print paper? Where is it?
Wait, did he say that? He never said that.
Well, this is exactly why I want him to accept my debate challenge. Again, I got in contact with Conspiracy Cast.
Hey, Jason, where you at, buddy? Come on.
This is
Come on in.
by the way. This is a person. Hang on. This is a person, by the way, that Unirock chose to moderate the debate. So I went back to Conspiracy Cats and I said, okay, let's go ahead and set this shit up. Conspiracy Cats fired a DM over to Unirock, and we haven't heard a response. So I'm just wondering if you all can do me a favor. Can you please go to his chat and ask him politely why he hasn't gotten back?
No,
I'll do that.
Stop. I don't want because then people are gonna say, "Oh, look, they're sending people over to his chat."
Yeah.
No. You're not sending
Wait.
anyone to his chat. Shesh isn't. None of you guys are. I'm
your own.
asking if you are already there and you can do it politely. Please politely ask Uni why he hasn't responded to Conspiracy Cats. That's it. Let him answer the fucking question.
Please let me ask. I'll ask.
Let me read the super chats. Jet Guitar is $5. Uni once said that the moon phases are caused by the Earth's shadow. So yeah, that tells you everything you need to know.
And Two-Headed Tasmanian for Australian $30.99, I think they call them there. Don't need proof, Steve. Uni is the problem if you don't like you said before he's done.
this to other channels. Hope it finally catches up to him.
Yes, thank you for that. And yeah, by the way, Jekatar, you know what? I'm gonna give. I hate to fucking do this. I really do, because I can't imagine Unity being this stupid. But maybe he was thinking something like eclipses. Maybe. No, he's not stupid. Okay, never mind. I was trying. Sorry, I was trying.
And to TP Seeker, to answer your question, I don't know the specific page. If you search Adobe in Kyle's disposition, you'll most likely find it. There's also an index words at the end of that 50-page document.
Oh my God,
yes.
Yeah. Two-headed, thanks you for that, by the way. But you're right. He has done his other channels. He will continue to do his other channels. He has about 150 ride or dies that are just too stupid to ever realize that he is scamming them. It's just fine. We don't care about them. But I do think that there might be a few people that are willing to at least see that he has lied. There have been people that have started questioning. I had a person just yesterday ask me, hey, this one person seems like they may want to know the truth. Will you unblock them? I said yes. So I haven't blocked everybody now. But Two-headed Tasmanian for another 8. Australian says this is going to be good, big good.
Well, I went into Jason's live chat and I made a very polite request. Oh, now it's getting late for Jason now. It's 2 a.m. for him now.
He needs his fucking beauty sleep. And just to be clear, especially to the dumbass in Uni's chat right now, I didn't ask anyone to troll anyone. I simply said, can you pass along?
Oh yeah, I don't have my own brains, eh?
Manya,
yeah, can you pass along this question? Don't troll him. Just be fucking polite about it. Let him answer the fucking question. I bet he won't because he's a little bitch.
Did he?
Oh no, he's not.
Did he answer?
Nope.
No. Shocker!
They haven't deleted me yet,
I still want to know all this evidence of me making screenshots and doxing and harassing, because I'm kind of curious, because I have Picasa 3 that I created screenshots. Okay, that's genius.
Slicks666 for £2 says Jason has no testicles.
I think he's saying that he doesn't have the balls to actually debate Reds, even though he called him out.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I think it could be a fact too with that voice of Uni's that he doesn't actually have testicles. That could be a possibility too.
Well,
Uni's lying in real time right now.
Fun fact: Pitmuck has an extra one. Maybe
he's lying in real time right now.
Of course, he's lying in real time right now. I was actually watching some of it and going, "Holy crap!" Unirock is spinning brand new narrative. Like, by the way, I said he was licking his wounds and he would be back with new bullshit. Did I not say this on Twitter? Go look again. I have everybody unblocked on my Twitter.
The other option to lying in real time is to use the overly used TARDIS of Kyle's and go lie in the past too.
Oh, but here's the thing, God. We didn't. I guess Ruhif and I didn't give their community enough reasons to believe that Kyle had forged anything. Even though I don't know what else we could have done. We gave it to them on a gold platter. We showed them how to do it, and wasn't good enough for them. Oh, these text edits aren't proof of anything. The fuck they're not.
We got a full house.
Who
that?
What's up?
What's up,
It's me, Mr. Comic
Wow,
Man.
I have 2 sexy voices in here.
Oh yeah.
Jim?
No, I was talking about
Jim Majors?
I was talking about Cheshire and Melania, but whatever.
Hi, Jim Majors. How you doing?
Oh my God, get it.
Hello,
put it back
Golden
in your pants.
Unicorn.
Hey.
I'm doing
I'm
well.
so sorry. I'm drunk.
Does Jim and Comic Nut want to have a voice off?
Maybe.
Damn it.
Depends
Come
on how
on.
smooth
I'm
it
so
is.
drunk. I'm so drunk.
You want to expose me like this on live
Jim,
stream? Seriously?
Jim, she just said that she's so drunk and she wants to be exposed, and you just let it slide.
I don't know if I should go for the.
I will kill you.
The deep.
Don't go for the Kamehameha. No,
I
you're
think
not
I know
going for
where
the
you live, Jim.
Kamehameha.
Should I just
go? Hey Jim, look outside your window right now. Hi.
I think a voice off between Comic Nut and Jim Majors is going to be better than a mustache comparison between Jim Majors and Kyle Curtis.
It looks like as of right now, Unirock has confirmed himself to be an absolute fucking pussy, because instead of reading the other chat, the other messages in his live chat, ask him why he didn't respond to conspiracy cats, he does that on
purpose.
Yeah, he does that on purpose. He just decided to be like, oh, well, they're saying that you Reds are sending people over to troll me. Oh, I'm not saying that that's what you're actually doing. I'm just reading my live chat, but now I'm going to accuse you of sending people over to troll me.
Yeah, that's a very common
like you
troll.
double talking.
Well, this is
piece
what I'm
of
saying.
Shit.
He lies about.
Exactly.
Look,
I know for a fact, Uni, that you are a lying piece of shit, and you don't have the balls to actually stand up for the bullshit that you're spewing. But at least do me the favor and make it less obvious. I know you're fucking listening, and yes, by the way, Unirock, I am going to enjoy that Burger King because you know what? Exposing your dumb fuckery works up quite the appetite. You're on your way to winning Dumb Fuck of the Year. God damn, what a fucking moron. Come on, Uni. Where the fuck are you?
He doesn't have the balls.
Is
he
that
doesn't have the balls.
He allows his hate for Steve to go so deep to make himself look like a complete imbecile.
But he doesn't care. He profits off of it, dude. He profits off
I understand that, but now that he knows that he was wrong, this is the time to. Well, you know what? Even back then, but right now is like the ample time to be like, holy shit, there's new
information. But he's not admitting that he was wrong.
He never will.
Narrative.
Right.
He's going with the narrative. He knew about it since June.
Joy!
And that Nate, hi Manya. He's.
Yeah. Okay. Continue, please. Sorry.
Going with the narrative
like no matter which way he goes.
All right, hang on. You guys can't talk over each other. When somebody starts talking, let them finish, because if not, I can't.
He's trying to protect Nate, is what he's doing at this point.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, he's trying to protect Nate.
Why?
Because of what Ben said. Remember that Ben said today that he heard Kyle and Nate discussing
the case,
fraud.
Yeah.
And he coached him to do all of this.
Do you think Nate's scared that Kyle may throw him under the bus by saying he was a co-conspirator?
I don't know, but I think that's what Jason's motivation is
do you think maybe Nate's afraid of being?
He needs to put out this narrative that Nate.
So yeah, he might be scared of being thrown under the bus.
Well, he is a lawyer, right?
I mean, can he?
Didn't discover it on himself.
Jim, go ahead.
Yep.
Joe, you talk so slow when you pause. One second, let me clarify for that. Joey, I love you to death. You talk so slow that when you stop, somebody else is going to take over because they think that you stopped. So that's why there's a lot of crosstalk. But Jim, go ahead and we'll get back to Joey.
I mean, can Nate be held? Legally implicit. I mean, he's obviously implicit, but I mean, can he be held accountable legally?
Not with real evidence.
There is something called conspiracy to commit fraud and conspiracy. There's subordination of perjury, which is actually
right.
But there has to be some sort of conversation recorded or something.
Yeah, so it'd be very difficult.
I just want to say, I just want to preface that with like, I don't wish anything upon him. I'm just curious as to why he is acting the way he is, and the only thing that I can think of is that whichever way this was going to go, that he was going to find a way to play some semblance of a victim card.
Well, you got to remember, Nate's name that's not his real name, by the way, but his name was mentioned in the transcripts. His name was brought up.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, sure. So, but I mean, like as a legal advisor.
No. But
so there's one thing that I wanted to get off my chest for quite some time now, that a lot of people on the other side just don't understand. We know what Kyle did with the documents. We now know that it's 100% undeniable that he fraudulently put those documents into the court. Now, people are saying we don't know if he did it or didn't do it physically. If he did or didn't do it is irrelevant, because even if he put them in knowing that someone helped him, he's still going to get charged. It's bottom line.
Same thing. Yeah, it makes no difference whether he physically did it or not. He knew about it. He lied about it. Matter of fact, this judge was no fool. Let me finish.
His legal counsel obviously found it problematic.
Let me finish. This judge was no fool. What this judge did, and we figured this was the case. Mm-hmm. When you submit something as an affidavit, there could be just what's called a filing a false statement, which is a class I felony, but it is only 3 months to 12 months. When you go to a deposition and you have two witnesses and you're sworn under oath, that now becomes a class F felony of perjury. Kyle lied after my lawyer and his lawyer both reminded him of the penalties of lying in a deposition. That's what the judge was after.
which is probably why his legal counsel deposed himself.
You mean with Drew, but yeah. Are you having a hard time with words today, Jim?
I was just saying that's probably the reason why his legal counsel deposed himself.
You mean with Drew? You don't you depose a witness.
Depose is a questioning, yeah.
No, themselves.
You're disposed?
You mean recused?
You mean recused?
Yeah. Okay. Well, recuse. Depose. I guess you can depose yourself. It's probably not the right term.
Yes, no. Depose is when you actually my lawyer deposed.
Can I answer a question?
And Kyle, yeah, go ahead.
At Res Rhetoric, there's a question that needs asking. Is there any point in having any more than 2 nominations for Dumb Fuck of the Year? The winner is either Uni or Kyle. I actually disagree with you. The winner is not either Uni or Kyle. It's just Unirock at this point because he's that much of a fucking idiot.
How about we have a dumb off?
Really?
I think what we should do is we should have a debate. We should have a debate. One guy fights to have Unirock win the Dumb Fuck of the Year award, and we have another guy who fights for getting Kyle Curtis to win Dumb Fuck of the Year.
Actually, I have a bit slightly different idea. We get 4 or 5 of us. I wouldn't say more than 5 because it gets really confusing if we do that. And we all sit in a call and we watch Kyle and Uni on the streams that they were on together, right? Probably the most recent one would be the best.
Yeah.
And then, we just watch and we keep score.
Well, yes, please.
While she's not relevant at all, I strongly believe that S.J. Thomason has earned her place as a wild card.
Well, you know that how the Oscars have the Lifetime Achievement Award? That's what Jason should get, and he should share that with M2S. You know what I mean? Those the 2 of them.
Oh yeah.
That's fair.
Menace is getting.
You can't forget about.
He's getting a huge.
Can't forget about Menace. I mean, he's just
everything he has said.
Jesus Christ! The guy's entire Twitter page, his entire everything. I mean, I know Jason has devoted his life to it, but so has M2S.
No, I do want to update people on something. I don't know if everyone is aware of this, but I'm going to tell you right now. I am going to be in the process of moving throughout the entire month of December, and it's going to be kind of a cluster.
Oh, you're going to prison too?
So, absolutely not. My name's not Kyle fucking Curtis or Unirock. So, what is going to happen is I'm actually thinking about.
To the nearest method.
And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the voting for Dumb Fuck of the Year a month early.
Oh yes.
Is a qualifications like a deficit of integrity and an excess of dumb fuckery?
Here's the rules. Here's the rules. There's 2 really big rules. Number 1, be a dumb fuck. Number 2, be a dumb fuck by choice, not disability.
They both qualify.
We only want quality dumb fucks in this competition.
Hey, that does not mean that either one of them is out of the running then.
The question is, do you want proud dumb fucks? Because a lot of them are willful, but not too proud of it.
Listen. Pride can be a factor if you choose it to be. But what I'm thinking is going to happen is we're going to start the actual Dumb Fuck of the Year award selection process a month early. So instead of it starting in December, because I'm going to be really fucking busy on that month, we're going to go ahead and start it next month in November. So the voting for Dumb Fuck of the Year will start in November, and we will start it probably on the 1st, maybe the 2nd, and we will select the 10 people who are running for Dumb Fuck of the Year. We will vote for the entire month or the rest of the month of November, and I will choose a winner in December.
You notice how he said he'll choose? It wasn't even a vote.
I gotta say, I voted for him last year too. So
okay, fine. Not choose the winner. I'll announce the winner.
Rodent, no last name for $2.
Can I just say that whatever the grand prize is, like whoever wins it, I still think that we should give out 9 participation trophies for their hard work.
They have worked hard. Rodent, no last name for $2 says Jam Truth still has 2 months. Just saying. Hey, he's a fine contender, Rodent. Don't get me wrong. Okay, Jam Truth is a fine contender, but he just can't go to this. Alsoy, 20 knock. Kyle should win Dumb Fuck of the Year for 18 to 41 months.
18 to 41 months.
Yeah.
Which is a class of felony, I believe.
Well, like I said, personally, I think the Kyle simp known as Unirock is going to win because he has done so much dumb shit. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's mind blowing.
Kyle's giving Jason the run for his money. Yep.
Yeah. One of the things I also want to say is that the judge doesn't. If it's a public document on a website and you just repost it, there is absolutely nothing fucking wrong with that. And they just keep on saying that those are documents that are sealed.
Jason doesn't know what doxing is.
Really
that if Kyle wins, we either get him a free hair plug treatment or a full punch card to the methadone clinic.
I was actually wondering if Kyle wins, what I will do is I will personally deliver him a Whopper meal to the jail so he can enjoy a nice hot meal.
We've got a few super chats. There's another super chat.
You're gonna have to smuggle it in your butthole.
Hang on.
No BK in jail. No BK.
Be like, hang on, Kyle. I smuggled something in for. Hang on, Kyle. I smuggled something in for you. Hang on 1 second. Oh, hang on. Here comes the milkshake.
Kalasa for 5,001. Hashtag NSS 2021 coming soon.
And then Kyle just pockets it like it's nothing and asks where the toy is.
Can you do me a favor? Can you just say Nikki Davis's name in a real sexy, sultry voice so she can get our rocks off and we can continue? Would you do that?
Nikki Davis.
There you go.
There's another super chat. Hal Soy for knock 20. Kyle should win Dumb Fuck of the Year for 18 to 41 months.
How drunk are you, Manya?
Nice. Huh?
How drunk are you?
I'm all right.
I don't think so. Because I just read that one before.
Okay, whatever.
I love you.
All right, you read it. You know, I know that, like I said earlier, that Kyle is giving to Jason the run for his money for the Dumb Fuck of the Year, but I'll make sure Jason wins for only one reason. You know what? Tonight in his live stream, he's wearing the Hogwarts shirt the other way, and I'm just pissed off. It's like the Hogwarts are written backwards for some reason, and I'm pissed off.
Well,
maybe it's his camera. Maybe it's his camera, but I'm pissed off.
But to be fair, it's probably better that he wins it, because if Kyle wins it, that means we got to find him.
So Joseph just said Unirock kept getting Discover Bank and Discover Entry as an evidence to confuse this entire week. Do you think that's true?
No. Say that again?
Joseph just said Unirock kept getting Discover Bank and Discovery Entry, like discovery of evidence, in your discovery motion, confused this week. Do you think that's... No, stop that. No. Unirock wouldn't make stupid mistakes like that. Like
I can actually believe that because I don't think Jason has those kind of brains to comprehend.
Yeah, but he wouldn't confuse things like
I need you, Steve, I need you to say that again, but slower.
He wouldn't get things like expedite and extradite confused. But they said that Unirock kept getting Discover, as in the bank, confused with Discovery, like when you have a discovery for evidence, confused the entire week. Is that true? Because I will believe that, actually. I think that's completely possible with the Unirock.
Well, didn't he get the some kind of philosophical thing? He was on his Twitter. He put like the wrong thing. He described it incorrectly. Can't remember what the word was, but he was talking about 90%
of the words he uses.
Is he just brain dead? Have we just decided that Unirock is brain dead?
Well, remember, the judge said he was going to expedite Ruhif from Australia.
Oh
my God! The amount of money.
Seems legit.
Okay. So now I understand. So on top of sending Uni a congratulatory Whopper Junior with cheese for winning Dumb Fuck of the Year, I also need to send him a fucking dictionary.
Probably a thesaurus and maybe like Hooked on Phonics might be a good idea.
Well, you should have box of crayons.
There's a lot of words. There's a lot of words that I put on my Twitter that he just. I mean, look, I mess up words, but I fix it. But he doesn't fix it. That's the problem. Everybody messes up words. Jim did earlier. We all do this.
I do all the time. Yes, I do.
You barely speak
I type
English.
and then I
love you.
scream at my autocorrect.
I'm gonna get the king mask and a velvet robe and a Whopper meal, and I'm gonna deliver the Whopper to him in person as the king.
And when I mess something up in Twitter and somebody tells me to fix it, the next answer is even worse. I'll bastardize the English language just to fuck with them.
And I believe you. I'm convinced.
You win.
That's evil Scotsman says they're still touting this. Kyle's going to still have 50% of the NSS.
They're just idiots.
What part of breach of contract do they not understand? Breach of contract. Breach contracts are null and void. Point blank, they're null and void.
What Jason actually said was that Kyle might not be awarded to it, but they won't just give it to Steve. They'll give it to some member of his family or somebody that Kyle decides to give it.
You mean Jason, the person who's wait? So let me get this straight, Joey.
Yeah.
Joey, let me get this straight.
He said that you're not allowed. The court's not allowed to transfer ownership to Steve.
Exactly the point of a court.
Hang on. So I want to make sure I get this right. Hang on. So Joey,
you don't have ownership
in question.
Hang on. So Joey, so I want to make sure I hear this correctly. A person who self-admits they know fuck all about the law is saying that a predatory breach of contract where there has been a fundamental breach where the contract is null and void and is non-enforceable on their behalf, is enforceable on mine because I have balance due, but they can't do anything about the contract. He's saying that somehow goes to a family member. And what's the law on this? Because magic?
Yeah, of course he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't explain that at all. He just says that even if they don't award it to Kyle, Steve is not entitled to that 50%. So it has to go somewhere. So it'll go to like Kyle's family or someone that's.
It's gonna go to Unirock, obviously.
Yes, obviously. I think that's what Jason hoped. Yeah.
I mean, odds are though that they'll just do like a partial reward. I mean, they can award him ownership, but they can't, and they can even order Kyle to pay him. But the fact of the matter is actually enforcing the payment part is that's what's going to be impossible. And I mean, just because Kyle's a dickhead and the courts, don't really enforce that if you're in prison.
Yeah, well,
you might be surprised sometimes if you piss off a judge how far they will follow you to the end of the earth.
Yeah, well, he's full of crap.
I actually think that Jason was very hopeful that he would get to be the co-host if Kyle wins. I think so. That's why he was till now backing Kyle up so vehemently.
He wants to be the new Steve, the way Chesh is the new Kyle.
Hey Steve. Hey Steve. After the ruling's done, Steve, you should personally hand him a Whopper and say, "Have it my way, bitch."
Ooh, I like that.
Likey.
Yeah,
you could have had it your way if you would have, been a decent human being, but
have it be in a Whopper box, but just don't put any.
And it really disappoints the fuck out of me. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You guys know me. Like fucking Kyle used to be a good friend of mine. Like he totally just was a fuckhead, and it sucks because people who know Kyle, like Steve and I, we know how many second chances Kyle has gotten.
Oh my God.
And how much he's just thrown every fucking one away like the next one's in line.
Yep.
I think so. Kyle did not take all this seriously. He thought it was just another internet drama. I think so.
Well,
and he was like,
he's gonna find out how serious it actually is.
Seriously, but he seriously thought that he could get away with it.
He almost did. Michael Baird.
And he almost did if it wasn't for you pesky kids.
Michael Baird, $5. Came for the Schadenfreude, was not disappointed. Thank you. Glover Bob. You're apparently a known doxer. You've done it on streams. I'm that good, Glover, where I can do it in real time, and you wouldn't even know about it. That's how good we are.
Everybody just stop banging on the people.
Unirock needs to stop using words.
$400 suit.
Unirock needs to be using words that he has no idea their freaking meaning, like doxing, hacking, harassing.
I have a hypothesis about that. Whenever we come up, our side starts talking about a topic. Unirock will learn that word from us, and then he will repeat it for weeks to appear that he's intelligent, but he won't. He will use it in the most bizarre places that people can't comprehend what he's talking about. And then
If you
he
don't
learns
know
another
already-
word from us, and that cycle continues.
Hang on,
Doxing is a really easy word. All doxing mean is to take off a little bit of somebody's pay, their wages. That's so
That's really
we can go and use it properly.
Jason is still claiming that his coders were right, all of that analysis.
No.
Those coders never figured out anything.
He's claiming that they were all still correct about that, and that only Kyle. I don't know how he just. It's like a juxtaposition. Kyle committed fraud, but all of his coders and everything, they were all correct in their assessments.
How were they?
How were they correct? Yes.
In what manner? Yeah, maybe because he has no coders and he's just pulling all that shit out of from where the sun don't shine.
Let me remind Unirock of something.
The Adobe suite.
Let me remind Unirock something about the 50-50 ownership, because the judge already spoke on that in fucking January, where he said, and I do fucking quote Unirock, so make sure you get the fucking soy out of your goddamn
Drum
ears.
roll, please, everybody.
Yep. No. Oh, that's not soy, Unirock. I'm sorry. Get the Burger King French fries out of your. You're supposed to eat them, not shove it in your. So let's see. Use ketchup, by the way. 21. Plaintiff is entitled to recover administrative control of the channel as its rightful owner. Now, Unirock, I understand words are complicated for you, so allow me to repeat myself one more time. 21. Plaintiff is entitled to recover administrative control of the channel as its rightful owner. And now, Unirock, I understand that you're getting kind of triggered right now, and that you can't seem to hold your fucking Whopper Jr. with cheese steady, but I need you to bear with me one more time. We'll get through this together, okay? Breathe in. Breathe in.
I'm starting to think that Uni never gave a fuck about Kyle winning. Just wanted
He didn't. Of course he didn't.
Yeah,
Reg, what's the date on that? Blake, correct me if I'm wrong. The judgment date was.
That date, okay, for those of you who would like to see this is ECF number 17, which was posted on January 23rd, 2020.
January 23rd. Okay, January 23rd. This is now October 22nd.
Yeah, and Unirock still hasn't gotten up to date on this shit. So if you go to 21, you will actually see it says, and I do fucking quote again, Unirock. I'll write it in crayon for you if that will help you. Plaintiff is entitled to recover administrative control of the channel as its rightful owner. Here's the thing, Unirock. Kyle relinquished his 50-50 part of the business when he violated the fucking contract.
Right.
Breach of contract, motherfucker.
Violated the terms of the court order.
Yeah, we've already established that well over. My lord thinks that's entirely asinine. He's like, how would you have a contract that's been breached that they think is enforceable at that point? It's not.
I honestly think that Uni's going to have to get a red bouncing ball that he can follow for him to get this.
No, he doesn't care. But hey, Reg, my point being was it's already October. Now, if you were the judge in this particular case and you had ordered somebody back in January to do something, and almost a full year later they have not fulfilled your wishes, when you have that contempt hearing for them, are you going to be a happy judge?
I think I'm going to be a very pissed off judge.
Yeah.
I think I'd be a judge with a vendetta.
Mm-hmm. Be like, this motherfucker
was...
has been going against my judgment for how many months? And did I not warn this piece of shit motherfucker that the longer he plays his fucking games, the worse it's going to be for him? Did I not say that multiple fucking times?
I just want to know what his source of confidence was. Like where does he get that sense of arrogance that he can just be so confident in his claims? I mean, providing nothing to support it, nothing to back it up.
Sorry,
I was going to say, I wanted to point out that the judge in February telegraphed what he said. If it wasn't for the
COVID,
so yeah, he said because of what the justice of his Supreme Court had said, he would have had Kyle in court already. But at that time, what he said was Kyle is under no legal obligation to comply. But he said, if not for that, I would have had you. So that to me, that was, he said both Steve had proved his case, and then he said that if it wasn't for that, he would have had him in court for the contempt hearing, for the show cause.
Yep.
And
Absolutely.
that was telegraphing that he had already made his decision a long time ago.
Right.
He did. That's what a default
judge.
That's literally what a default judgment is. It's the judge making.
Well, I'm talking about that. He was already. He said I've already seen Kyle's evidence. You know what I mean? He also mentioned Kyle's, because it was after Kyle's submission, and he said that he's seen it already. And if not for that, he would have had him in court. So he already saw Kyle's BS.
Oh yeah.
And
I tell you right now, that is why he wanted
not seen the evidence, and he might still have a lawyer. But as my grandpa used to say, Kyle let his bulldog mouth outrun his puppy dog ass.
Yeah, well, like I said, the judge, I can guarantee he wanted the depositions for this very reason, so he could throw the entire book at Kyle. And Kyle was going to, he probably would run. By the way, Unirock thinks that we actually believe that he ran to Mexico. What? No, that's what people were joking about that. Do I think he might go to California? Yes.
Whoa, as its rightful owner does not mean sole owner. Dumbass, that's exactly what it means.
Yeah, it is a
Fuck
sole
you.
ownership. Yeah. Side
But
law.
if he doesn't believe it, it's not true.
He's going to
Fingers are in his
Hey,
ears.
look.
Yeah.
Hey, look, unless you have a law degree, fuck off, because my lawyer says you're all full of shit if you think that he gets anything.
Shesh, what were you saying?
In case you haven't fucking noticed.
Shesh was saying something. What were you saying, Shesh?
It might not be sole ownership if there was more than one other partner. But there wasn't more than one other partner. If there was only one partner out of like 5, and they were just basically booting one asshole out, then it may still be divvied up among the other 4. But that is not the situation we're dealing with. We're dealing with a 50-50.
Yeah, by the way,
hang on. Let me address. Hang on. Because it says can.
Jim, don't make me mute you, man. Don't make me mute you. Jim.
The judge, as part of their judgment, they can't.
Is he not listening to me? Okay. Okay. So I don't know why people. So I have a super chat. KB0 Parsi $5. Wouldn't unfark videos at this point qualify to be reported under spam misleading portion of YouTube's policy? By the way, congrats, Steve. I have no idea. I think he falls under flat Earth level stuff myself. Glover Mom, you apparently give out Kyle's address even though he didn't live there anymore. Kyle gave out his address. His address has been public for 4 years. It was on every correspondence that ever did.
Record.
It's in the public record. So no, I'm not a doxer. So, Glober Mom, would you like to apologize for that? You have one chance to do so before I eliminate you. Was that not?
Are you kidding?
No.
Can I address?
Good.
I will mute everybody in here.
Please.
Except for God. God, go ahead. God, what were you saying?
You know how
you're not God. Shut
the
up.
other thing.
Jesus fucking Christ. God, go ahead.
I know you're not threatening to time out Glover Mom.
Her mom is good people.
Glover Mom is good people.
Yeah.
Oh, is she?
She's all right.
She says you apparently.
Yeah.
I think this is.
You know what? I'm sorry, Glover. You know what? I got Glover Mom confused with Shilius Glober.
Oh, that's rude. Now you need to apologize.
Now you need to
apologize for Glover Mom.
Steve, the thing is that on the other side, at the other chat, they're saying that. They're saying that you doxed. That's what they're saying.
Well,
here's
what the correct thing to do is. I am sorry, Glover Mom. I do humbly apologize. I don't know why my brain went that way. Please accept my humble apologies. I'm still gonna block it. No, I'm kidding. I love. Okay, but yeah, you know,
Glover shithead is the one who doesn't think
I thought it was Glover Schiller's for a second there.
You know, Monty shouldn't have a dad that loves her. You know what I mean?
That dipshit.
Yeah.
He's the one who made that big syndicate video that I fucking absolutely love. That's amazing.
With the fire and everything.
So Rodan, $5. Considering his failed second channel, would it really sting you? Garnishing his wages. Won't it really sting him? Hang on. We can't garnish his wages. It's North Carolina, but we have other means to collect.
Yeah. Also, nice. I just want to point this out is that our lawyer, the lawyer that has consistently produced results, has illustrated exactly what the verbiage of that document means, and it means that the partnership has been dissolved. Kyle violated the contract. So yes, Steve McRae will be the sole owner.
Yes.
It is ordered
Yes.
to be that way. And guess what? Kyle, by refusing to turn over that shit to this day, actually, is in contempt of court.
But they already know this, man.
I don't know if you guys noticed what just happened though. When somebody in the chat or within the community that actually has integrity and is a decent goddamn human being, and somebody says something that doesn't quite line up with what we know of that person, we all went, "I'm sorry, what about Blubberbomb?"
I know, I got my ass handed to me.
But what did Steve do?
Yeah,
he apologized.
Exactly.
Oh wow,
big deal, and it doesn't have to be a big deal, right? And so, but the other thing that that I was trying to touch on a little bit ago was these picking up of words and concepts, and they always just turn into these malformed, like looks like kindergarten Play-Doh that's got like snot and sand in it, and it's like some kids trying to eat the Play-Doh. Like this is the concepts that we talk about. That's what these people turn them into, and it's a situation where they legitimately just don't know what these things mean. Is apologetics they don't understand. They don't understand what the just terms mean in general. Turns of phrases they don't understand, and they just make up random things just to see what'll stick when you think about it for longer than 30 seconds, and it just does not fly. It's like, wait, what does that even mean?
When the case is finally resolved, it is resolved. The only thing that's keeping this bullshit going right now is that Kyle is in contempt.
Yeah,
Kyle's in contempt, dude.
Kyle's the one thing. Kyle's the one thing keeping it going.
So I'm a little confused here, Red.
There was two questions on the table. Who's actually credible? Is it Potts or is it Kyle? Obviously, it was Potts. Kyle is a fucking lying piece of shit. And now even a dumbass like Nate Brody finally figured that fucking shit out. So congratulations on finally recognizing the obvious, you dumb piece of shit. Secondly, how badly should Kyle get fucked over? Now, after I shove my gavel up his fucking ass, how long should he have to sit? How long should he have to sit behind bars?
He's looking about. He's looking at about a decade. So I got a question too. So my friend Crenshaw says, I guess he's been watching Unirock. My heart goes out to you, Crenshaw Paw. But he says, Unirock is claiming you're so worried now. He's using the way you've acted as evidence of this. But what he forgets is how in his live stream, he is trying to push blame for his own idiot claims onto everyone else and throwing everyone under the bus to save himself. Now, please tell me, what do I have to be worried about? I'm not the one facing prison. I'm not the one facing jail. I'm the one that won everything. I don't know what Uni even thinks that's even a smart narrative and try to run.
On top of that, the people on our side, we don't have a reputation of backing a fucking fraud in their fundraiser.
Right.
Nice. So are you saying that apparently Nate knew that Kyle was, creating false documents?
I can say that I have.
No. Hold on. So apparently Nate, according to Jason, Nate knew about all this and he kept quiet about it, despite being a lawyer.
Not to my knowledge.
He kept all...
What I do know is this. Nate did say that he knew that Kyle had never lived with Ben. That much is true. But I know nothing about whatsoever of the if he knew whether everything was forged or not. I don't think he did.
So that's what my question was about, Steve. Because I don't know if you remember, but apparently I was one of the hitmen who went down to shoot at Kyle's house.
Yeah, I didn't pay you enough, obviously, because you missed.
I wanted to make sure that Ben confirmed that Kyle wasn't living at that location at the time this supposed incident happened, right?
Yeah, Kyle had never lived with Ben.
Did that incident happen?
Yeah.
Ever happen?
That incident
I have
never
no idea.
happened. Kyle has never lived with Ben.
Not.
That's been more than established. Anybody who thinks that Kyle lived with Ben at this point is just either delusional or just not looking at the evidence, or both.
Hang on, Steve. I have to. All right, listen. I'm tired of educating this dumb fuck on how shit works. No, Kyle is in contempt of court right now. There was an
because
order.
he hasn't followed the default judgment.
He's actually been in contempt since January.
for not complying.
Ass. If he doesn't comply with the fucking order that the court gave him, then he is in contempt.
Well, okay, first of all, who are you talking to?
So there's
hang on.
Sorry, go ahead.
Who are you talking to?
Chuff Wortham, some impronounceable fucking
so
name.
He's probably arguing that the courts have not determined there has been a contempt to be had yet. You're using the term that he has been in contempt because he hasn't followed the direction of the court. That's true. But the judge has not given him a contempt order. He has not ruled on the contempt hearing yet. Will he? Yes. Will he find Kyle in contempt? Absolutely. If Kyle doesn't turn over everything, which he won't have time to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he's going to show up for the contempt hearing.
And ever since Kyle has refused to comply with the fucking order, he's been in contempt. All the judge has to do is look back and say, "Hey, I've noticed you haven't followed my fucking order." Right. That puts you in fucking contempt.
Yeah, he'll ask him one question: "Why haven't you complied?" And
yes, he'll ask you one question: "Is what is your reason that you have not followed my order?" And unless the dude would have the ability to say, "Oh, I was in a fucking coma," which he can't because videos, bitch. Yeah, he's kind of fucked. He's in contempt right now.
That's where Uni's trying to go with it. There's two Kyles. One of them was really in a coma the whole time.
Oh, I see. That's how it works.
So going forward, guys, I'm really kind of curious. It's hard to see Unirock keep doing this over and over to community. It's hard for us to see him fleece people like this left and right. Now, like I said, there's probably about 100 ride or dies. They're on their own. But do we have any moral obligation to even bring up his name after all this is done ever again? Because he's just going to sulk, go on his way, find another group to do this to. But all this will be out there. All these things will be available for anybody to go back and look. But they've had these before with other communities. They've had you can go back and look at the find. He's done this before. People on the internet tend to forget, and he relies on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I've asked you that same question the other day. Remember when I asked you, "Hey, how is it that these people are still following him, knowing the lies, seeing the lies? Can somebody? I don't have that type of mentality where someone will lie to me and I can just block that out. I don't know how people can do that.
It's hard. And somebody had asked, Uni is saying Pat Rueff has a power of attorney over Steve. Unirock has what's called a limited durability power of attorney that's only for one thing.
Unirock has a power of something?
No. Yeah, you do.
No, Rueff has it's only one thing that power of attorney gives him. That is to control the direction of the non sequitur court case. Nothing else. Not my finances, not my medical, not my bank accounts, nothing. He is a very, very limited power of attorney that I wrote.
And also, I do want to point out something else. Because Kyle is, for a fact, in contempt, the dumbass still doesn't fucking understand that shit, but that's okay. I'll be more than happy to educate him continuously. Because Kyle is in contempt, the judge is going to have a fucking field day.
He's not going to show. No, he's not going to show. I'm going to say right now, Kyle's not going to show to contempt hearing.
You think he's going to? You think he's going to go on the run?
I think he's going to not show up. He's had 5 failure to appears, 3 misdemeanors, or 2 felony ones.
He has a history of that.
And he has a history of not showing.
Running the fuck away. Yeah.
Five failure to appears. 2 of them are felonious that were thrown out, but because he eventually got arrested, I guess, and charged. But yeah, he has failure to appears. He knows if he goes to this contempt hearing, he will be arrested. But guess
what? Here's what this dumbass doesn't understand. Why would he be arrested at the contempt hearing? Oh, because of the shit he's been doing in the time frame that we're currently speaking about. Yeah. Which means he's been in contempt during that entire time.
Yeah, the judge just hasn't finalized that, but yes.
Go figure.
So does anybody believe
all the judge has to do is slam that gavel down just to confirm it, and once it's actually confirmed, the only thing that's confirmed is his fucking punishment.
Yeah.
But the fact remains, that motherfucker is in contempt right the fuck now.
The judge is going to have a field day with all the stuff we sent him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't fucking wait for that shit.
Go ahead, Joey.
What I could see Kyle doing is I could see him going like on a bender, so that when the time comes, he can claim diminished capacity, and he'll get thrown.
Can Unirock claim diminished capacity?
They throw people in the rehab. They're like, "Oh, okay, we're not going to put you in jail right away. You need to go to rehab first," and So
he's in North Carolina. It doesn't work like that down there, man. He's going into county jail, and he's going to suffer there for months until he either does his time there or they move him over to a state prison. Done deal.
Oh, look at this! An
Danny
atheist
Jail's supposed
pastor
to be worse,
decided to
too.
show up. Hi, atheist.
Say that again.
Oh,
Ooh, what?
Chris, my buddy Chris.
Oh,
the one man who gets more hate than I do. That's why I keep him.
So today I was driving and I was suffering because I was listening to the one who shall remain unnamed, and he was saying that he did a documentary, and he's been doing a documentary on this whole situation for the last 3 months. Then I started thinking to myself, how many times has he had to change and edit that documentary rather than just waiting to do it?
Why would he do it? He gets everything wrong.
Yeah, that was my point. I was like, man, that's going to be the worst documentary on the planet. The most inaccurate.
It's like he doesn't get any detail right. He doesn't just do any of his fact checking. He lies under the people who are dumber than he is, and so they get misinformation to him, and he runs with it, which, by the way, is the whole reason why Monty and I stopped associating with him, because we saw him doing this, and we're like, oh, no. We're not going to deal with anybody unethical like that.
Yeah, part of it's going to be that I knew all about it since June. I knew all about it. You know,
what does that even mean?
I was told because Nate, the lawyer, you know, he informed us. He's the guy who,
what does that
who
even
let us
mean?
in on this secret.
Let me interject real quick. Steve, and Intrigued Feline said that people are just now starting to get up and come back into the stream. You were going on that?
I was just going to cover that, BJ. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, what?
Go ahead.
I'm saying the TLDR of what's happened. Number one, Scotty Forbes Lee has requested to be released as counsel for Kyle Russell Curtis in the case of the non sequitur show. That's bad when your lawyer fires you as a client. It's really bad. Number two, the Moab that is referenced in TP Seeker's comments is the buttload of evidence that Steve has submitted from the subpoenas and the depositions that have taken place. So all that stuff is in the court now, so the judge has to look it over, but it's not a good picture. It's really bad for Kyle. Kyle doesn't, for all intents and purposes, he doesn't have a lawyer anymore, and it's beyond a shadow of a doubt at this point.
Yeah, and I think that also they were asking, though, what's the big news here? The big news is that I've actually deleted my entire history of people that are banned from the channel and from my Twitter account. I will slowly reban people as they come around, but I want everybody who wants to have the opportunity to go see my Twitter page and see what goes on and see for a fact that Kyle lied. And we've been saying this for months. We've been putting out evidence for months. Everything in our story for the last year and a half has been utterly consistent. Kyle has lied from day one. He started lying as soon as Bull Ironer and I started asking questions like, where's the hell's the money? What's going on here? About financials, and he started running these weird narratives.
Can I go on a rant for like 2 minutes?
Yeah, but I was kind of in the middle of one, but you know.
I understand, guys. I understand. Just let me see if I can go on a rant. All right. Hey, let me tell you something, Nate. I cannot believe, as of right now, you still have Earl David Warden's dick in your throat. How does it taste? How long is it? Does it tickle your tonsils?
Because
you have a weird fascination with him. But on top of that, Steve McRae interviewed him once, spoke about him maybe a few times, but you have not shut the fuck up about the dude for over a year. But on top of that, Nate, he is such a horrible person, this David Warden guy. He's such a horrible fucking person. But I don't see you going to his channel and calling him out. I don't see you calling this guy out without also mentioning Steve.
So he has like a quarter million subs. Actually, he has like 300,000 subs.
So it seems to me that, Nate, you're using Earl David Warden as a weapon to try and paint Steve as something that he's not. Because I see this all the time, that you're constantly misinterpreting what he's saying. When it comes to police auditing, Warden is an honorable guy. When it comes to police auditing, he's a trustworthy individual.
I like the way he audits.
Yeah. And guess what? I bet you that Nate Brody leaves that last part out of it because he's a dishonest piece of shit. And I'm wondering, Nate, why do you do that? Why do you continuously lie like you do to try and paint Steve McRae as something that he's not? What you are guilty of, Nate, is using the rape of someone else as a weapon against another person because you don't like the fact that they have a different definition of atheism than you do, which, by the way, is the most mind-numbing subject on the face of the goddamn planet. So when that failed to fucking work for you, when you failed to paint Steve McCray as a bad guy that you so badly want him to be, you decided to help a fraudster and a thief fuck over Steve McCray. But it still didn't work for you. So now you got to backpedal. You got to come into Steve McCray's live chat. You got to pay him $50 and say, hey, we're still friends, right? Nate, you're a piece of fucking dog shit. You're a dishonest fucking prick. Fuck you. Fuck off, suck a dick, and get Warden's dick out of your throat.
Yeah, I think he's got a weird fetish with that guy, and I don't know why.
Weird fucking
because I haven't
fetish.
talked about that guy in ages.
Dude, it would not shock me if Earl David Warden has his dick up his ass right now.
Well, here's the thing. I only talked about the guy because I had him on once. I was trying to explain to people. I realized that people are taking shit out of context left and right, and so I was like, I'm done with this because I'm trying to be as honest as possible, yet people are going to manipulate this. People are going to use it and try to, run some kind of shit narrative with it, which, by the way, they ended up doing. But it just proves exactly what point of why we stopped dealing with these people long ago. The main person that started running...
they're still trying to do it, too, Steve.
I know.
I got that shit today.
That main person who started with that, keep in mind, was Fiona Robertson, who was upset that I was going after the Catholic Church for having moved around pedophiles, and as a Catholic, she took umbrage to that, and that was her retaliation. Nobody seems to remember that part. Nobody cares about that part. That she was a member of one of the greatest. She was a member of the greatest systematic form of child rape in the history of humanity that she supported, and she had the audacity to say that I'm a rape apologist because of a guy come on to talk about First Amendment auditing. Wow. Okay then.
You can't get into a discussion with either her, Sinister Porpoise, Exiled, Sinister
That high guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Nobody's
like
Sorry, Joey.
Any of those people, as soon as you talk about any other subject, that's all they go to that within 3 sentences. They will mention that.
That's the only thing they have.
They don't have anything else.
Yeah.
And that's also shit poor. Like
anybody knows me knows I'm not a rape apologist, but that's the only thing they got
Red's
left.
video and they just run away. Yeah. Just copy paste Red's video.
Oh, that's a good idea.
His channel,
can you post in the
live
chat?
Run away.
Can we,
it's calumny and obloquy.
And it is still to this day unchallenged because it shows what kind of disgusting people these are.
Just tell them. Just debunk this video. Here you go. and watch them run away.
All you got to do is show them that video and say you're done and move on.
Yeah. Learn that from Shesh.
Now a little red. Yes. So I have all things unblocked right now. I'm not gonna do my Facebook, but I'll do my Twitter. And I already did my Twitter and I did my YouTube channel. So we'll block them as they come by. But I want, if somebody who has actually wants to know what happened and learn the truth, they can now go to my webpage. They can see for themselves. And if they want to apologize, and by the way, I'll throw out this teaser. I actually have Kyle's, quote, CPA that emailed me today. That is a real accountant that did not want to do Kyle's books for reasons which you can probably imagine, but at the same time, you won't get it right. But they have a huge story to tell about Kyle. They're going to probably tell it next week. They're going to come. They're fine about coming out. But yeah, there was an actual CPA that he did talk to that he wanted to do the finances for, but she told him no.
Nope.
And there's a pretty good couple reasons why. And
Steve, before you go on, Brandon wants. Oh, he's already in. Okay, cool. My bad. I'm still drunk.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, cool.
Yep, I'm drunk.
I love the fact. Yeah, this is what they say too. Like Mom says, how you treat and talk to women. I gotta tell you, I probably talk and treat women better than most men out there because I was raised properly to do so. I am very old-fashioned. Yeah. I am the person who opens the car door.
You certainly treat people in general, men or women, better than any of these fucking trolls do.
It's not our fault that they don't have any friends that they can actually interact like that with. That there's not enough trust in between their friendship.
And trust is a huge thing.
To each other. Yeah, dude, it's fucking immense. That's like, dude. The way me and Steve talk to each other, I would not, and the other guys on this panel, there's no way I would let other people talk to me like that.
Yeah, it wasn't, last I remember, it wasn't Steve that was calling me a female version of an incel.
Yes,
it was
I remember
Jason
that.
who
I
was
remember that.
calling me that.
Yeah.
It was Jason who was calling me that. It was not Steve who was making homophobic comments. It was Jason who was making homophobic comments.
Didn't somebody say that you should work
yeah,
for a? Did they say they should work for a call? What is it?
a call center.
Call center, yeah. Don't forget that. Oh,
shit there as well.
Don't.
It wasn't Steve who did that.
It wasn't me who said Chester had daddy issues, right? It wasn't me that did that, correct?
No, they're
Let's
being
just say-
fucking racist there.
I come from one of the conservative countries on this planet. All right, for someone who's from that country, Steve has never been disrespectful. Maybe because I know what respect actually means and what boundaries actually mean. Maybe that's why.
Didn't that Globus shithead also say something that you should be working, like you're working in a call center too? It was in that chat. I remember that.
Agrippa was really racist.
In his comment section, you know.
Oh yeah,
What happened?
called me a smelly hairy Punjab. Apparently.
What happens is this. I can be blunt. People know this. I know it comes to a shock to many of you, but I can be blunt and very curt sometimes. And I'm the same whether you're male or female, non-binary, trans. I don't, whatever it is you identify, I really don't care. I try to treat everybody the same. And some people get offended by that. They think they deserve special privilege. Oh, you're talking this way because I'm a woman. You're talking about this way because of this. No, I'm talking about this that way because you are a piece of shit. That's as simple as that. That's all that matters. And so they get really upset.
Their minds are so dirty.
Yeah, they're the ones that make these things an issue. I don't care. I honestly do not care what somebody identifies with.
It's like they want.
Did you hear what he was saying about?
Sorry, if I might. They want to judge women by their standards of what a respectful woman is supposed to behave like. According to their standards.
Sit down.
Yeah, but what?
And you should accept it. Someone opens the door for you, or someone calls you ma'am, and hell will betide.
Fucking simp.
If a man spoke with you on a sexual topic, the hell rains down. Then how dare a woman talk about sexual topics?
That's what I'm saying. They don't think that women. They don't think that women can talk about certain things on any kind of intellectual level, especially when it comes to things like sexuality. It's a taboo. Women, you're a proper woman. You should be talking about that kind of stuff. What's that? I mean, Cheshire, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Cheshire just got slut-shamed today, if I'm not mistaken.
What? So that was last night.
Slut-shamed?
I guess yesterday.
I want to hear what it is.
So essentially, there was this account that has just been running around all over the place in self-righteous indignation, claiming that apparently I'm an international.
Oh, okay.
What was it? An international porn
prostitute
fiend?
Something or other.
Prostitution ring.
Porn fiend.
Yeah.
International prostitute ring.
When we have a moment.
How is that a bad thing?
When we have a moment, because as of right now, I already destroyed Nate's rape apologist arguments, and now I'm going to destroy this fake email bullshit. Hey Nate, December 30th, 2019. Do you want to know why that date is significant? The reason why that date is significant is because that's a long fucking time ago. And what happened on that date? Steve McRae posted a video about how to tell if an email was real or fake. Do you want to know the reason why he did that? I'll let you take a guess. Can you figure it out? Or are you too much of a dishonest piece of shit to figure it out? Good luck.
To show people how to
he couldn't figure anything else out because he was too dishonest. I don't know why.
You're making this shit too easy for me, bro. Step it up.
Kawasa 5001.
There's
simp heart for Chesh, Miss Sweet, Miss Unicorn, and every woman who suffered because of those pieces of shit. Thank you, Kawasa. And they have, by the way, like I said, they look. It was. Well, I had people tell me that people that I cared about, they didn't even believe that they were sexually had sexual assault in their past, merely because they associated with me. That's it. You're associated with Steve? You must be lying about your sexual assault, because no woman that has sexual assault would be hanging out with Steve. Maybe they feel comfortable with me because I'm actually safe to be around, and they're not. Not that I'm saying that they're going to sexually assault them, but these people are very triggering in the fact that they will verbally say things like what they have said to Cheshire, verbally say things to Golden Unicorn. I don't pull that shit.
They're very misogynistic.
Very misogynistic.
Steve,
I
don't know if you today.
Oh, Nikki, you know I love you too. I would never leave you out, but you left me for Jim. What am I supposed to do?
Oh,
Steve, I don't know if you've heard or not, but I just learned yesterday that apparently you and I took part in a threesome where I had you intermittently ball gagged in a corner.
You know what? And by the way, I gotta tell you, your skills on point.
I just found that yesterday.
On point. Oh, really? I've done that for a while.
There's
hot. It was, dude. You have no idea.
Sexy.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I definitely rubbed one out before I read all the tweets.
One of the easiest. One of the
it's like fictional porn, right?
One of the easiest ways to tell what somebody's view is on a general topic or a general person is to look at what they use as insults. So it's really easy to tell when somebody has some kind of issue with homophobia, or somebody has some kind of issue with women, or somebody has some kind of issue with weight. What they look down upon, or what they have issue with in themselves, is by looking at what they think will be the most offensive. And it's really, really boring and really, really telling. I mean, it's just easy street, essentially. It's just like, this is baby nap time mode of easiness. When somebody just throws around that, oh, well, you had sex with lots of people.
Should I've had sex with a lot of people?
What? Am I insulted by this? Is this gonna? How do you know?
Is it a compliment?
I gotta tell you.
I don't understand.
I gotta tell you. Hang on. I gotta tell you. All I know is that if people think that I and Jim hooked up, hey, goody. I'm like,
take the compliment.
I all of a sudden, between the two mustaches and that thing, I'm like,
you can do pretty well. If you step down to me, yeah, I'm okay with that.
Well, it makes sense
There's
now.
A lot of facial hair in that threesome.
Well, it makes if a person insults you for something that they're self-conscious about, or they think will hurt you the most, or they have a problem with, that would totally explain why Steve calls me long balls.
Yeah, I mean, so wait a minute. Does that show we're definitely not homophobic? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Because they really do think it's an insult. I'm sorry, but if you think calling somebody gay or something like that is an insult, the problem's yours, not mine.
Oh no, breaking
was like Russian said I was trans. If that was some kind of insult.
That's Nikki's Saturday night.
Applied to Russian vids, right?
Or
like, oh, you're trans.
Like
okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a bad thing. Okay, whatever.
But here's the funniest thing. The thing that won't die with that hang on, I'm talking.
The only bad part that I don't like about the rumor that we had a threesome
does he not hear me?
is the fact that I don't remember it.
I don't think he doesn't hear me. Cheshire, the funniest thing about the whole you being trans is that nobody knew which way you were going. They still don't, actually. It's still a mystery.
Oh, I know. Goblin.
But it's ridiculous when people use things like a person's sexual orientation, or if they're trans, or if they're non-binary, or some kind of weapon. I don't understand how this day and age that becomes insulting. It doesn't insult
you leave my
anybody.
Sexy ambiguous troll alone.
The Athens, $5. Reg and I have had 2 days together. My eyes are not the only one still recovering. Oh, damn. That sounds dirty.
Goblin, not troll.
That sounds dirty.
Not troll.
Yeah, but no,
So
Joe, I heard about
today,
that too. I also heard that I flew Sweet down so I could be cucked.
Yeah, and apparently and apparently you guys drugged me so I wouldn't remember it.
Well, do you remember it?
That's possible.
Well, I mean the thing is that it honestly, if it did happen, I truly wouldn't remember because I don't remember any of that night.
Do you remember being drugged and being with the ball gag? Yes or no?
Let me just say, it is entirely possible that I was roofied, but I will say that nothing penetrated me.
Okay, but do you remember it?
That you know of?
Hey, I'm just asking you. Yes or no question. Do you remember being do you remember being penetrated? God damn it! You're fucking up my joke, Jim. How drunk are you, Jim? Do you remember being ball gagged? Brandon, Jim, do you remember being ball gagged and put in the corner? Yes or no? Please say no.
I remember my second.
Oh my God! The next person that talks, my mute. Jim.
I remember my second Long Island iced tea.
No, Jim, this is a fucking joke. Jesus Christ, run with it. Do you remember getting ball gagged and pegged in the corner? Just say no.
No, I remember seeing you though.
Then the drugs worked. There you go. Oh my God, that's a long way to go for a fucking joke. Jesus.
I remember seeing you in the corner though, in
No, you're done.
in
You're
leather, in a leather ball gag and suspenders and tidy whities, furiously masturbating in the corner,
That was yesterday.
Saw that little wasn't.
and knee-high dress socks.
Yeah, by the way, he wears high dress socks.
And then get a green screen behind
Yeah, by the
for
way,
some reason.
Jim, no offense.
Steve, it was to go with the later hosen. Don't you remember?
I got drunk in LA, but I don't even remember you being there. That's how drunk I was.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is, like, for all the
ladies and gentlemen, this is my harem.
Like, there hasn't been one single complaint about my performance. So
this is my harem, where all my boys don't remember shit after it happens to them.
Pretty much,
Welcome to my world.
Pretty much.
So that way you can complain. You can still claim to be pure.
you may be doing them a disservice.
Let's not go in that direction, shall we?
Because I will say, if I had a threesome with Steve, I
would
would
remember,
probably want to remember it for a little while and then forget it.
Yeah. No, I would make sure that it would be unforgettable.
Yeah, come into it, dude.
I would get something tattooed on you in remembrance.
I totally Eiffel Tower with Steve. I just went 77 with him.
And this whole exercise where Steve was getting frustrated, that was me because I'm the dom.
You're the dom?
Whole exercise. So
I don't think so.
Steve, that's why Jim and I were working together. This is how it happens.
I don't.
Heck yeah.
You're not a dom.
Wear a mask.
Oh, Lilo says, how drunk are you? I'm stone sober. I'm literally stone sober.
I'm doing it.
This public announcement has been made in favor of everyone, including my harem. Please wear your mask, even when you're masturbating. Thank you very much. Yeah, bro.
See, this is the difference between these hangouts and other hangouts. We actually like to have fun because we're not uptight.
I actually put on a mask.
Jeff for £5.
We're not prudish kids.
He says, Steve, your dancing pet monkey is flinging poop again. He needs to be house trained. Well, hey, Reds, have at it. I guess you were trying to get
out, boy.
You were trying to get in touch with Unirock for some bizarre reason.
Oh boy, I was trying to call him so he can show me these damning receipts that he has, but unfortunately, he did not accept my call.
I think he wants you to contact him.
Damn.
Oh,
I have a receipt for a Cherry Slurpee and 3 pairs of edible underwear.
Wait, what?
I have a receipt for a Cherry Slurpee and 3 pairs of edible underwear.
That's amazing.
I mean, two for on the way home. I got the munchies.
I would laminate it.
I just finished my McDonald's whole, combo.
Who
the hell, Bert?
So, Reds, Unirock is listening for all his followers that he has been lying to for, about a year and a half now. Would you like to say something to them? Because they're all listening, and have at it. Because you wanted to have a chat with Unirock, but he's too scared to talk to you, so. Reds? Did we lose Reds?
Oh,
I'm trying to call him. God damn, shut the fuck up.
I was just kidding about that. I mean, talk to him right now.
This is totally unrelated, but I think they should call edible underwear fruit hole-ups.
But that's all they are.
That's actually amazing, and I want you to know that yes, the call did not go through.
Yeah.
Jim, my friendship with you is now officially renewed. It wasn't bad or anything before, but it's great now.
No, fuck you. What happened?
No, nothing happened. We just haven't talked in a while.
You have to renew it every so often, or you're considered to be not in the group circle, I guess.
You become it turns into an acquaintance.
What are you,
It's called Dunbar's number, and there's only 500. Okay.
It's just an acquaintance at some point. Like at some point, you have no clue what's going on in my life, right? So
lie bait me, motherfucker.
Why bait me?
Why bait me?
That's like his mating call.
All right, you guys need to get a room together. All right.
Don't judge us.
Steve knows where to get him.
I'm just facilitating here. I'm facilitating the communication. Get a room.
Steve took care of the room last time.
Yeah, I did. Like I said, the entire time I was in LA, I don't even remember seeing you. That's pretty cool.
No, but truthfully though, when I woke up in somebody else's bed and there were red sheets, I was half excited and half scared to death.
Do you realize the bed you did wake up in was a man's bed, right?
I did not realize that until I walked into the living room and saw whose apartment I was in.
I'm not judging what you and them did. I mean, whatever. Keep yourself warm.
I mean, I don't know.
I understand why you slept on the couch, though.
Like I don't know who took my pants and my shirt off, but I appreciate that because I hate sleeping in jeans.
I did not know that actually, and there's only one person that could have done that, and that's the owner of the bed. But hey.
Well, whoever it was is a true friend.
Yeah,
so.
hang on.
To point this out, Unirock was basically saying, "Oh, if only they would just talk to us, we could get to the bottom of all of this." Uni, in case you haven't fucking noticed, there's a message sitting in your DM right now. There's a message sitting in your DM right now by Conspiracy Cats. You want to have a fucking conversation? Let's have a fucking conversation.
Uni, if you're not to the bottom of this already, then you just need to put down the shovel and give up.
Yeah, you can't get to China in the spoon. You'll need Kyle to help you to get to China because he's dug that hole already.
So where's all this evidence that Unirock was actually saying? Because again, since his people were listening, I would love to find the evidence for like anything that he said so far.
I'm typing. Hold on, this is what I'm typing. Conspiracy Cats wants to contact you. Please check your DMs. He will help you contact Red's Rhetoric. Sounds good.
He's never going to do that.
I'm just telling you.
Send it.
There we go. Done. Yeah, Brendan.
He'll never do it, but at least we can say we made the effort.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Jason has a pattern of if you're a threat to him, so who's like Sean and an intrigued feline are kind of going at him a lot. Stupid. They're doing a good job of it. And so today on his Periscope, he's calling him Sean Hufflepig. I can't remember what he called an intrigued feline, but he's talking about them having sex. And so you know what I mean? So that's what he does with like women. Like he's not going to deal with her on an intellectual. No.
He's misogynistic as hell.
I gotta just put her down to as a sexual object because that's what I do.
You mean like you did with Manya?
Jason.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Athens was $619, $5.
And Cheshire.
The Athens $619, $5. If you want to talk to Jason, you have to be a member and PayPal him. No, he actually terminates those too. I mean, he two super chats, I guess, tonight.
Why would I give him money to show him I actually give a shit what he says? Are you kidding me? Fuck you.
Yep.
Whoa, I was just leaning a little too far forward and I saw my mic out of my peripheral and it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, Jason.
You need to be careful with that, Jim.
Jason does members only. Yes, Jason. let me point this very clear to the people listening. Jason fleeces his audience.
The shit out of my
Jason
mic
fleeces his audience. Let me mute him real quick while I say this again, so I get it out clear. Jason fleeces his audience. He is a person just like Kyle. Only Kyle does it for narcissistic supply. Jason does it for donations. They both are the most commensurate liars in all that I've seen on YouTube. Now, I don't care whether his followers believe that or not. That's irrelevant to me. They're never going to change their minds because they're idiots. What I care about are the future people that are ever going to watch these things that don't get hornswoggled by him because he is a con man, straight up con man. He's lied about everything for a year and a half. We've demonstrated this. We've shown how many times that he's been wrong on everything. Well, I mean, what else are you going to do? So these videos are out there for people in the future. They're not for people in the past because those people that don't want to know the truth are not going to know it. They'll, again, my Twitter is open now. If you have realized that we were right all this entire time, that we have never done anything that these idiots have claimed we have done, then message me and apologize. And I won't reblock you. But by the way, you're not just apologizing to me, but also for Reds, for Chesh, for Manya, for Sweet, for Bullinator, for Comic Nut. Oh, fuck him. No, he don't need any apology. But pretty much anybody.
Yep. Okay.
Seriously.
Also, guys,
my voice
I'm gonna say this. It's 3:00 in the fucking morning. I'm tired so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's been fun. It's been real. Uni, check your DMs. get back to Conspiracy Cast. Let's set up that so-called debate so that you can show everyone, not just me, but everyone, those receipts that I'm a fraudster and a scammer.
Yeah, I think so. My messages may not have been read, Rock. I think so. They have muted me on their channel.
Of course,
I think so. That's what they have done.
Well,
so my
anyway, have a good night, everyone.
Good night,
Peace
Reds.
out.
But here's the thing. I have literally, as people had saw, if you go back and watch the beginning of this, I have deleted everybody from my hidden list on YouTube, and I've deleted my entire block list on Twitter. Yes, every single person is gone from my block list and my mute list. That will fill up really quickly. I will be reblocking people, but I want people to see that they can come to my Twitter page and see for the last year and a half that Unirock has lied to them repeatedly and bold-faced lied to them. And his runs narratives. Now, again, if people want to listen to him as entertainment value, knock yourself out. But those people that spend $5,000, $6,000 for Kyle's GoFundMe so he can get a lawyer so she can quit on him because he's lied to her, like we said he would, and he did, and that we predicted under Rule 1.164 that she probably would withdraw, because, again, we're not idiots, that we were right on all this. We were right about him fraudulently forging the documents for Discover on August and November. We were right about him fraudulently forging the Zelle. He has fraudulently forged the Amazon. We're waiting on that. He has falsified a notary seal, and he forged 2 signatures from Ben. That is serious prison time he's looking at. And we were right about it from day one. So what else do people want? Yes, I actually did unblock everybody. You can go to the beginning of this video and see the first 5 minutes that I did show my Twitter. I showed my YouTube. There was everybody that was hidden is gone. Everybody that was blocked is gone. Now again, they will be reblocked, but I want to see how fast it fills up, and I want to see what trolls will come by rather than just stay the hell away. Because we've asked them, stay the hell away. And if they don't, then it shows people that these are the people coming to look at harass us, not the other way around. I don't go into their chats. I don't go to Uni's chats. I don't go to any of their chats. But they try to come to ours under these fake accounts or even on their real accounts and try to harass. And we'll show you that this is the case. They know they're not welcome around here. They know.
I already blocked Keon.
And I already blocked Philo Blue.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
Philo Blue is blocked, and so is Keon.
Yeah. So
already.
I mean, 2 people that already that know that we want nothing to do with them.
And Phalo Blue and Keon have both been blocked for an extended period of time.
Very long time did I block Phalo Blue ago. Yes.
There is no reason for them to think, other than the fact that they're watching Steve, that he had unblocked them and they could talk.
Now, so let me ask you guys again. I'm going to end this soon, but I'm kind of curious, Dave. These people, like I said, know that we want nothing to do with them. We distanced ourselves from that group 4 years ago, if not longer. I know it's been a while, but 4 years. Yet they still try to come around, and yet I don't go around to their shit ever. Why is that? They think that they can come around to harass us when we told them you are despicable people. You do horrible things. We don't want you around. And then they have the audacity to lie and try to put what they do on us. Everything that they have claimed we do, which we don't do, they do. Boy, that says that time. Do that 10 times fast.
Guilty conscience and projection. That's what it is.
It is seriously projection.
It's the only attention that they're ever going to get, man.
Exactly.
These people live lonely. You got to really understand a lot of these people live lonely lives, man. Very lonely lives. Not everybody has a productive life. You know, this is what they live for.
I gotta tell you, that's too easy of an out. It's deeper than that. They have psychological issues.
Severe psychological issues. But the reason they live those lonely lives is because of that.
Maybe it's a symptom.
Yeah, that's why they look for attention in this way, because of what's going on in the background. So yeah, sad, lonely lives, and instead of looking for help for themselves, this is how they vent at other people. And
it must burn
they
their
make
ass.
other people victims of their misery. That's what they do.
The problem is a lot of people don't know they have issues.
It must burn their
They
ass.
think they're normal.
Yeah.
It must burn their ass.
And remember what Orkar said. Most people who have Dunning-Kruger, which is a psychological condition in no way related to intelligence,
yeah,
the actual Dunning-Kruger that is a condition will not seek help for it because they cannot admit that they have it.
Well, they don't recognize that they have it. Is the big.
They don't recognize it in themselves.
But it must burn their ass that I actually have people that I trust and trust me. Like I said, was it about 50 people, but probably knew what we had going to be putting out, and not one of them leaked it. Not one. That's amazing. And Unirock's all pissed off that, oh, well, Steve and Ruhiv were just trolling people. They should have put things out sooner. Fuck Unirock. We don't have to put things out on his time schedule. We put things out in accordance to our lawyer's guidance. Why? Because
we don't have
Kyle,
to put
we're not
things out at all. We don't have to put it out at all.
Yep. Josh Gardner, $50 on his data matrix. By the way, can you make? Oh, that's too long for a data matrix. Says no comment. Just take my money. Love you, Steve. Thank you, Josh, very much. And by the way,
man.
Josh on Twitter had a data matrix, and he said, "Let me guess, I read this," and I put the data, and I read the data matrix, and it said, "This account does not exist yet." That was on Kyle's August statement. That was brilliant.
Well, if talking about Jason, that's what his pattern is. Because that's his only way of earning money, and he has no content of his own. He needs other people to put out their stuff so he can comment on it. And when they don't put out this stuff as they expect them to, in the schedule he expects them to, that is like every 2 hours, he
he's got
fills it
those
up with
monkeys
his own
trained.
bullshit.
Yeah, he's got those people working for him for free. Like you wouldn't believe. I mean, those Discord people, they're just little flying monkeys that do all his dirty work because he's too lazy to go read something. He didn't read any of the transcripts. He didn't read anything that was put out today. He has no idea ever what the fuck is going on.
He's lazy as hell. He's lazy.
Yeah.
He doesn't work hard at all. He just sits on his ass all day long.
And he has the audacity to worry about my channel and my success and how many views I get. Dude, I've been at this 7 motherfucking years, and I got to tell you, my name has more recognition out there than Unirock. I can't remember the last time any channel I said, "Hey, we're having a discussion on biology or physics." Hang on. Can I finish the middle of a sentence? Because I'm really getting tired of being interrupted. I love you, but it's just getting annoying. So I can't remember the last time I had heard somebody say, "Hey, we're having a hangout on biology. We're having a hangout on physics. We're having a hangout on philosophy. Let's invite Unirock." Never have I heard that. He doesn't. He doesn't write a blog. He's not cited by anybody. He's never been invited as a guest speaker for anything. Never.
He is so insecure because he's very insecure, and that's why he does not interact with other people because that fear of being exposed as an imposter.
No, he's got worse than imposter syndrome. He is a fraud. But how many people? How many people have said, "Hey, Unirock, because of you, I went back to college. Hey, Unirock, because of you, I started getting an education. Hey, Unirock, because of you, I've learned math. Or I've decided to do this, that, and that." How many of those messages have I gotten over the years? 100? How many? He's got 0. How many blogs have cited me? I'm on BioLogos. I've been cited.
You are actually almost making me go back to college. I really want to go back to college and pursue
It's just ridiculous for him to think that my success has a fuck all to do with my views, because I'd rather have 40 people watching and have a video about math and science when somebody learns something, because you know what, Unirock, nobody will ever learn a goddamn thing from you.
Knowledge brings power. Knowledge brings control.
Well, I was going to say, but it was going to be.
But that burns him, though. He knows nobody will ever learn anything from him because he has nothing to offer to anybody. He's never done a video
the only thing that he's offered me, the only thing that he's offered me was was paying 50% for a bottom side dick pic.
But I'm serious. No, I mean, I really am serious here. Look, I mean, has he done a math video? I mean, I have multiple videos on mathematics. I do hangouts with very intelligent people. We try to explain people. He's got a PhD over there in theoretical physics. Who's morbidly naive when it comes to Unirock, claiming that I have logical fallacies that he doesn't even explain what I do. But he doesn't recognize that he's being fleeced. He's donated money to GoFundMe and said, I just wanted Kyle to have representation. Oh, okay.
That's fine. That's an all right reason. I think so. Because then Kyle doesn't get the opportunity to whine about, "Oh, I didn't have a lawyer. I didn't have the money for the lawyer. Steve had all the money for the lawyer." So, people could empathize with them. Now they have nothing.
I wouldn't need a lawyer if Kyle had been ethical to begin with.
That has been debunked already.
But here's the thing. I wouldn't have needed a lawyer if Kyle had been ethical to begin with.
There were so many paths that Kyle could have taken along the way, but he ran from every single one of them. And he's run so far that he has run out of options. He ran into a goddamn cul-de-sac, and he can't do shit.
Yep. And yeah, it's going to get worse for him.
Put himself though too.
Any path he takes, my lawyer has planned for. Every path he takes.
Nice. Nice.
He is not getting out from under this. And he has 2 options basically. basically do the right thing, start doing the right thing, or make it worse, because it can't get possibly worse from him. There could be additional charges depending on what he does.
Or giving up that pretty hair for the hobo life.
You got better hair than he's got.
Anyway, guys,
all right, let's call it a night, guys. I'm gonna go too.
Yeah,
so.
It's 3:20 now in the Eastern time, and I gotta go to bed too. I'm with.
It's only 8:30 p.m. here. I'm fine.
Buenos nachos, senor.
It might be 8:30 p.m., but I don't think you're fine. I think you're drunk.
Yeah, I think she needs to sleep.
I don't think your clock. Yeah.
Listen, I behaved, okay? Don't tell me I did not behave. I was a good.
I didn't say that.
Manya, we love you.
You tried to take me into your harem and make me forget it.
All right. So a Tree Feline says, and Kyle took $60,000 and Steve got nothing. How does he not have the money for a lawyer? Because he spent it all. And then he tried to fleece the community for more. And they were, they blindly said, yes, do it, take it. And thank you for that. Because if it wasn't for Kyle getting a lawyer, he wouldn't be going to prison.
Yay.
I'm starting to remember why.
Thank you, everyone who donated to Kyle. You're helping him go to prison.
Oh, Macabre.
I'm starting to remember why I had.
I'm not going to tell you what my lawyer has planned for him, but we have a plan if you try.
Have all that money on his books.
We know where we have info.
Remember why I had Steve in the ball gag in the first place.
Or the second place. Yeah.
Oh.
Or the third.
All right, not here. We will discuss the plan later, okay?
Okay. Yeah, it takes two people. That's why there was a threesome. Honestly, there weren't three people having sex. It just took two people to wrangle Steve into a ball gag.
Yeah. All right, I'm not making any comments here.
I'm
no comments.
He fought it, man.
Then he did.
All right, everybody get out so I get Moon in here and we can start calling a night.
Alrighty.
She's never going to get word in edgewise.
Have a good night, everybody.
Alrighty, everyone.
I haven't had anything. That sucks.
Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit.
Moon, I'll send you the link right now.
Oh, okay. She's coming in? Cool.
Yeah. Go to bed.
Is it only one-on-one with her, is it?
Yeah, one-on-one with Moon.
Damn you, Steve.
Christ Puncher doesn't mind.
I will punish you later for this. I promise.
Ooh.
I'll just be in the corner.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, Jim. You sit in that corner. Just bite down hard.
Oh god. I just watched the trolls spin this whole stream out where they'll say Manya was shit drunk in her own vomit and shit.
Well, you're allowed to be, and all they do is all they do is treat you like shit because they don't think that you're competent enough to be, an adult. Coming from their side, okay. But you do need to go to bed. I'm in the house. Go to bed, Manya.
Yes,
we love you.
Actually.
I know.
Yes, I love you, everybody.
Daddy says go to bed.
Love you, Leah. Everybody enjoy.
Good night.
It seemed like after I came in, it turned sexual.
Well,
that's just me.
No, that was Manya.
Oh.
Okay. Moon.
Sloppy Manya.
Hi.
How are you, Moon?
Hi. Yeah, I'm just I'm tired, but I'm okay. I wanted to come on specifically because I don't know how many opportunities I'll get to come on over the next little bit, but I wanted to give a big thank you to the community for all the support and all the love and all the help. It has meant so much to me. And while we're kind of riding this high on finding out what we already knew about Kyle and Uni, I figured I would hop in and just say thank you so much to everybody, because I don't know how I would have made it through and been able to afford treatment and aftercare and everything else without the support of this community, and it means a lot to me.
Well, that's what this community is for, and unfortunately we have idiots and people like Jason and their sycophants over there that don't understand when we do fundraisers and we do help people, that is to help them. I've gone out of my way personally to make sure that members of this community are taken care of. A lot of it is behind the scenes, and that's the way it should stay.
Yeah.
But of course, when you have something like your things that they needs to be public, we'll promote the shit out of it. Unirock doesn't understand that. He doesn't know what it's like to have a friend. All those people will turn on him in a heartbeat, and he has lost so many mods because he doesn't know anything about having loyalty or ethics whatsoever, or caring a damn about anybody but himself. I think that this community is very, very much lucky and fortunate. You have so many people in this community that are giving, that understand that people do need help, and that we are willing to go out of our way to help them. Because they're not, look at the people, look at the person that Unirock decided to help for a fundraiser. Kyle, the person that he knew, was lying to him. And yes, I am fully convinced that he knew all along that Kyle was lying to him. But he decided to do that anyways. That money, that $6,000 that went to Kyle, I'm not saying, whataboutism as it could have gone to something else. But yeah, it could have gone to something else when they knew full well that Kyle was just running this bullshit scheme that I've said from the beginning was a bullshit scheme. I've been correct from day one. As a matter of fact, in the depositions, it came out that Kyle did not tell me or anybody else that he had moved. So how the hell could I have known that he moved to even quote improperly serve him by an old address? That narrative got shot darn hard.
Mm-hmm.
My lawyer destroyed that narrative with Kyle, but they were still willing to give him money to fight for something that he himself just didn't want to deal with. And that money, like I said, could have gone to a better purpose. But you know what? That's fine. But Moon, you had a purpose that is what this community was for originally, to help out people like that. So he's never going to understand that, Moon. He's just that side of that community don't get it.
Yeah, and just so everyone is aware, not that I feel that way or anything about our community. I don't feel pressured at all from anyone here, but I am keeping receipts in a safe place. I've already paid off one bill and then put some more down towards my doctor. I'm working off of a negative balance now, thanks to this community. I am keeping all of the receipts for proof. As far as my prescriptions go, as far as my doctor's visits and costs go and everything else. And if people who donated really want to see the proof, I'm more than happy to share with them in DMs and stuff. Of course, redacting my personal information. But other than that, I don't feel like I owe Uni anything anyway.
You don't owe anybody anything. Like I said the same thing. I had my fundraiser. I had the receipts. I showed them to the people that asked. That's all that mattered. I didn't give a damn what Unirock thought. I still don't.
No.
Nobody should ever care what that guy thinks. Nobody. I mean, like I said, his whole presence on the internet is just to con people, and they fall for it every single time.
Yeah. I'm interested too to hear about I can't think of her name, but the one who came in earlier tonight who was going to reach out to you. I can't think of what her name was now.
Oh, you talking about Elsie or Elsa?
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. I'm interested to hear.
Oh, that story's juicy. You don't. I love you, Moon, but you don't get that much juice right now.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Juice.
I will. Do you want a little juice? You want little drops?
Ew.
Shut up, you perv.
Steve's not talking about juice.
Shut up, Brandon. All right. So this person who had contacted me, I believe is legit, was somebody that Kyle had reached out to do some of the non sequitur show finances. She told him to pound sand for very specific reasons. She has looked at a group of financials, says the quote nonsensical bullshit, I think was the term she used. But she has a very interesting story to tell about her and Kyle's past, which I will put out Monday, I think, when she comes on.
Sweet.
So, yeah, I think she's legit because, you get that ring of truth kind of thing. Again, I mean, I'm still kind of vetting, but what she says corresponds to what I know about the time period.
Ah, got it.
Makes sense. Yeah. So I mean, I do look for little telltale markers. The dates she gives are spot on to correlating what I know what Kyle had said to me. Because I said, so you're the CPA person that he was probably referring to during that time, and yes, it was. I'm pretty sure. So
interesting.
Yeah. But he never actually had one. He did not hire her. He told him to pound sand.
Pound sand.
That's many words. But, yeah, and there's come to find out that there's another person that he had some financial issues with as well. So yeah, I mean he's not the upright moral citizen that he claimed to be, and yet Unirock supported him full-heartedly. God, hey, go Kyle, kind of thing. I'm going to like fervently simp for Kyle no matter what, no matter the evidence that Steve or Ruhiv find, or anybody else finds, or Astronomy Lives finds, or the fact that we've told the truth from day one. Everything we've said came to fruition. Did anything we not say happen? Because if it is, I'm at a loss. We put out all the information. It's all out there at the public site. For what is sealed is the private communications between Ben and Kyle. That's it. But everything else is public. You can see that my conversations with Ben are public. I actually gave them to the court because Ben deleted his account. I didn't have to. I wasn't subpoenaed for him, but they needed a copy. So I was like, oh, shit, yeah, I want it on record. I've been telling people, you go back to my tweets, I want this on record. But you had Unirock going, oh, look, Steve reached out to him back in February. That was a lie. Steve coerced him. That was a lie. Steve and Ruhiv offered him money. That was a lie. Everything Unirock got wrong. And yet he's still out there talking to his sycophants as if, oh, well, my opinion's this. Every time he says something about his opinion, he's wrong. Every time he says something factually, he is wrong. And I hope to God people in the future will watch these videos and nobody gets fooled by Unirock ever again.
Right.
Or Kyle.
Yeah, that would suck.
I think that there's something major at this point. I think that there's something majorly wrong with Uni, because you have not only been extraordinarily honest in this, but you've put it out in the public and you've shown evidence, even things that you shouldn't even have to show, you've shown. And it's just ridiculous to me that he is so blind.
No, he's not blind.
He's
not blind. He does it willfully. He is a willful agent provocateur. That's it. He LARPs and he will willfully do certain things just to spin a narrative, just because he knows some people are going to believe it. And he's right. I mean, he's absolutely right. There is a group of people on the internet that, let me look at MS2, how dumb that guy is.
He'll believe anything.
He'll believe anything. Any conspiratorial stuff he can find. I mean, like the other day, he was like, oh, did anybody ever explain the page 1 of 3 thing? We're like, yes. And Astronomy Live made a video, put it on BitChute, which Unirock was like, oh, look, if it was actually a real video, he'd put it on YouTube. No, Astronomy Live has said multiple times he doesn't want that kind of stuff on his channel because it's about astronomy. They put it on BitChute. Doesn't change the context of the information, the validity of the information. And he showed how if Kyle would have moved that block of text, or actually would have resized it, it would cause a touch-up text edit. That is why one appears with no font change. He actually showed in real time how this happens. And you actually compare August to November, you'll see the justifications off. But of course, that doesn't matter to Uni Moon, because Uni doesn't give a shit about any of that. All Uni cares is that people are going to donate to his PayPal. That is it. I swear to God as my witness. I'm 100% convinced of that.
Well, I made a joke the other day on Red's channel when we did my fundraiser drive, that if I met all of my medical costs that were estimated and still had any money left over from the GoFundMe, that I was going to go and buy all the vape juice I could, and I would display it proudly for everybody. Because like, why not? I mean, I don't understand people who donate for vape juice all the time.
I don't get it. No, I don't get it. Josh Garver had said he donated to you, and if you need any more, let him know. He's been very kind with his money. And we'll put your GoFundMe in the video description again. But yeah, I mean that again, you have needs. Vape juice is not one of those things that I would ever donate for. I'm sorry, just not my thing.
No, I was cracking a joke that I would drive to his area and buy all the vape juice in his area, so then he couldn't buy any. But it was. I'm trying to stay in good spirits, and I think watching Uni dance around like he is, I find it hilarious. So
yeah, it's entertaining, but at the same time, he's going to start dying down. He's going to back away from this stuff. He'll take his 100 sycophants with him, and they'll go find some other community to do this too. But he's not part of our community. He's not part of the debunking community. Anybody who is an active part of his videos are not part of our community. I don't know anybody who is. Because I mean, I've seen the names on that side. They're all despicable people. So
yeah. Yep.
But, what's the real quick? The unthinkable is Pipeline Audio had asked, so I can wrap this up. Is I undeleted my entire hidden list on YouTube and my entire block list on Twitter. And we'll see how fast it fills up. But I want anybody to be able to go and look at my Twitter and go back and see that we were right from day one, and that Kyle has been lying. And by the way, I was actually accused, Moon, of being able to go in and delete things from the Wayback Machine. That's my incredible skills.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Bunny Wabbit. Hey, Bunny Wabbit's in the live chat. Bunny Wabbit. That's actually how I said rabbit for like years.
So we have
I had a speech impediment.
Time travel.
Yeah, well, some people rather believe in time travel than accept the fact that I've never lied. I mean, I have been straight up from day one, completely honest. I have not done anything that those guys claim I have, and yet that's the narrative they keep pushing. Steve's a drogster, Steve's a harasser, Steve created screenshots, Steve created emails, none of which any evidence for. I will bet Unirock $1,000 that I'd never created any emails or screenshots. $1,000. All he has to do is just 100% show that I did. Go for it. Did you know that'll never happen? Because it never did. He thought Picasa was used for that. Picasa's a organizational program. I don't even know how you would even begin to make screenshots for that.
Yeah, we went over that in my live. We went over that as well, and we showed that you couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's shocker, right? I mean, who would have thunk?
I wouldn't even know where to begin to do something like that.
No, and by the way, I will go on record. The screenshots that he's referring to, there's a lot to be said on that, but unfortunately, it's not the time. And when I have certain people's permission, and it comes up at a specific place and time, I mean, this is not it, then it will be addressed again. But I can tell you right now, on the swear on my daughter's life, that I never created any screenshots. I never fabricated any screenshots. I've never fabricated an email. And if people want to believe that I did, they can fuck off, because nobody's ever shown a shred of evidence, and that's just bullshit. From day one of Unirock, I have the actual correspondence from multiple different people that explains exactly what happened, and not one of them have any indication of anything that Jason ran as a narrative. Nothing. Why is that, Moon? Why is that? I mean,
He's a dumbass.
Yeah, I've given up enough matches. Sorry.
According to you, it couldn't be because you're honest.
No, they don't even think about that, right? Minister Sobriety and the rest of them. Oh, no, Steve has continually lied. We can show, and I swear to God, we have 200 people still watching. Just one of you, go look on my Twitter. Go look on anybody's Twitter. Find one case where anybody has asked, okay, what has Steve lied about? And just find one case where they got an honest response. Because I don't think it's ever happened.
No.
I've never, ever, ever been lied to by you.
Why would I?
Right. I'm
like the one person that probably would be the most vilified if I ever did lie. So I actually go out of my way to be hyper honest. That's what they don't understand. They don't know what it's like for a person to be honest. They don't recognize honesty because they're not honest people. So to them, because they're lying, they have to project down on everybody else and say, hey, look, we do all these shitty things. Therefore, Steve must do all these shitty things.
It's called projection.
Absolutely is.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to wrap this up. Moon, we love you. We adore you. Brandon, thanks for dropping in. Joey, always a pleasure.
Yeah, definitely.
Moon, drop your fundraiser in the live chat when you get a chance. Comic Nut, we got to hang out more. I know we haven't been kind of.
I know.
Busy.
I hate you for that.
I know. It's been busy.
I do YouTube stuff now.
I get his messages like he's like, I'm doing this. Come on in. I'm like, dude, it's 3:00 in the morning. I'm passed out. What the fuck, dude?
That's because I'm drunk.
Promoted me too.
You only want me when you're drunk.
I know, that's it, man. That's when you look beautiful.
That's true. hey, I gotta admit, man, you get 3 beer goggles, and I am gorgeous. Seriously, you know. Yeah, and I challenge my subscribers. I challenge those that have become members. I challenge my Patreons. Go find anywhere where anybody's ever asked where I lied and see the bullshit answers you get. Oh, it's out there. You just need to watch a video. And then, even if you did watch the video, you'd be like, what the fuck is this nonsense? It's all character assassination. Not one single instance of an actual lie. It's them misunderstanding 99% of the time, them actually not grasping or willfully being deceptive about, like, for example, the last one, Moon, I swear to God, Minister Sobriety didn't understand the two contexts of a first person personal pronoun we, as in when I say we, meaning me, the lawyer, and Ruhif, as opposed to we, as in just me and Ruhif. Yeah. Two very different instances of we. So when I say we got the deposition, right, I met my lawyer. When I say that we, as in me and Ruhif, have not got that because we didn't get a copy of it because only he did, right? And it even said we may not be able to release the transcripts because even though we got them, Ruhif and we did not get them. They don't understand these types of concepts. And by the way, the lawyer was able to release those. So,
damn.
All right. Yes, and by the way, yes, James Randi from JRIF have passed away on the 19th. That is very, very disappointing for 2020. They claimed another victim, especially somebody of that caliber. He was one of the greatest debunkers of all time. And just one of the most nicest guys from what I understand. I really regret not meeting him. We were going to have him on non sequitur. He has a very small fee that he charged, which is perfectly fine for like a half hour for like $100 and some odd, but we didn't get a chance to, which is the only regret that I've had of one guest that I would have liked to have on, but we didn't. But yes, the loss of James Randi is a huge loss to debunking and skepticism. Absolutely. So with that, guys, good night. Thank you for watching this. Please share, please subscribe, like. If you want to become a patron, I appreciate it immensely. The link is in the video description. If you want to become a member to this channel, hit join. But yes, we are going to be doing some science stuff. We are going to do some philosophy stuff. And Jason can kiss my ass. They don't get the views. They don't make the money. But I got to tell you, I enjoy those. And that's all this channel is for people's enjoyment. Then I don't give a damn what UniRock thinks of it. If that's his metric, my metric of success is how many people, like I said, have ever invited him to come on to talk about any subject. None.
At all.
Ever. Good night.
Not of anything of validity. Yeah, definitely not.